You there, cousin? Are you there, Mahmoud? Mo better. Yo.
What's going on, Charlie? I'm Mahmoud.
Oh, there we go.
Can you hear me?
Mo better.
Can you hear me?
Hang on. Ah, I got a bad headset. Hang on.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Testing 1, testing 2. What is going on? Let's see.
All right.
Hi, how are you?
All right. Can you all hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Damn, I can't hear anything. Hang on, it's my computer.
I can't hear anything either.
I know what it is. Come on, man. Shit. How about now?
I can hear you fine, but can you hear me?
Headset. Microphone, audio. Headphone, rotate down.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Finally.
Can you hear
Can you
me?
hear me?
Hey, there we go. There's everybody.
Charlie, can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yep. Yep.
Good.
I don't know if my system's working right.
Can you hear me, Sarah?
Yes, I hear you.
Mo
hear me?
better.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Good to see everybody this evening.
Good to
Yeah.
see you all too.
What's going on? Sarah, are you guys doing?
Good. How's everybody's week going?
Oh, going fine. Going fine. We're almost done with Python. Yeah, there he is.
Oh, nice. How's Python going? I have 2 more modules till I get to, well, 1 more module to get to Python.
It's brutal. I'm telling you.
Is it?
I'm not gonna
Yes.
lie. I'm not gonna agree. Or not gonna disagree. I mean, yeah, it's tough. I mean,
Is it tough because it's only 4 classes or 2 weeks? Or is it hard
No.
because it's just hard?
it's hard.
It's just all of the different things you gotta know and
It just doesn't make logic.
syntax and
Yeah. Let's put it this way. I was working on
Okay.
one of those Cywar things, and it was in Linux. And I was just like, oh, wow, this is really easy. I remember this, as compared to Python, which is just like
Okay.
the logic is funky. Hang on one second.
Yeah.
I need to get my drink. Hang on. I think we're going to continue on with those questions. I don't know if Kaiser's coming or not, but if he doesn't come, we'll just go back to our old formula. But we were doing some Kaiser's questions last time. Hang on.
Sounds good.
we said we're gonna talk about cryptography tonight. Which is not my strong point.
Are you guys all in the DC area?
I am. I live in Southern Maryland.
Nice.
Yeah. And you're in Orlando, right?
So school is in Orlando, but I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay. Same thing. What are you talking about? What's that about?
Kinda.
60 miles down the coast? No,
Yeah.
no, that's way further than that. From Orlando?
Yeah,
I was
Orlando's
thinking-
like 3 hours north of Fort Lauderdale.
Right. I was thinking of West Palm.
Yeah. Well, West Palm also, it's about like 2 hours.
Is it really? It's not that far.
Yeah.
You'd be
it's about
surprised how far
2
you can drive
hours
down.
to Orlando.
You can go. It takes forever to get
Yeah,
anywhere.
Florida's so stretched out. Like to get from like Key West to say like the border of Florida is like 7 hours.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah, it's
That's
forever.
about right.
Yeah.
My wife is from West Palm, so I spend a lot of time down there.
Very nice.
You guys saw
West
the weather
Palm's a
I was
nice
dealing
area.
with? Oh man, this is killer. I mean, I know it was raining up there all day. Sorry.
Now,
All these
you
guys
in, You're in Fort Lauderdale, right?
Just south of that.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you're in the Keys.
Yep, just right there in Key
Charlie.
Largo. Yeah.
Oh, you're in
Yep.
the Keys. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very
I
That's
cool.
am
nice.
indeed. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I feel pretty lucky. All right. There's Mahmoud.
Are
Mahmoud,
you
do you
looking to move when you get a
Um,
job?
Hello, everyone.
Hey, buddy. I'm only here for a little while, sir. I'm actually going back up north. We're only here to like hide from the virus and just hang out in the warm.
Oh, okay.
My mother and I.
Nice.
So yeah, just the winter.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice except that you're hanging out with your mother for
Yeah.
6 months.
It's a good place to hide.
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
place to hide. Mahmoud, is
sure.
Kaiser coming, or are we doing old questions tonight?
I mean, I can pull. I have access to that one.
I couldn't find that
I
link.
know which one we can. Oh, hold on. I have it.
Why don't you you want to act as MC tonight and run the slides or run
I
the
can. I can.
alright.
Hold on.
pull it up and then share. I'll make sure you're able to.
We're gonna talk cryptography tonight.
Yeah,
I think
we can do cryptography. I think that's what we should do. Is
That's my weak point.
Do you learn cryptography in CIT?
Yes,
Okay.
What?
yes, Mahmoud, is that right?
I think so. Yeah.
What'd you say, Sarah?
Do
Cryptography.
you learn cryptography in CIT or in another module?
CIP
Yeah,
and
CIT.
network security.
Okay.
Both of them.
I just finished network security yesterday, and then Saturday starting CIT.
Yeah. On network security, towards the end, you guys talked about some kind of cryptography, right?
Yeah. I think it was what, like IPK, I think it is.
IPK.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't get a lot of exposure though. To,
No.
yeah. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
Well, oh shit! What was I gonna tell you?
Yeah, I can share my screen. Okay, I found it. Let me share the link with
Yeah,
you. Guys.
you go ahead. Go ahead.
Or I can just share the link with you, and then you can do it. Yeah,
No, I want you to do it.
I
don't wanna
can.
do it.
No problem.
Still share the link.
I did though.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Mhm.
So I think I'm just now getting to the point right now where I really shouldn't be getting any wrong or many wrong.
You shouldn't be. No.
I reread the 3 chapters I struggle with. Oh, I mean, I can do it. Let's see.
And Charlie, you're gonna have to educate me on that sideward stuff you've been doing, man.
Yeah, me too.
It's just capture the flag challenges. But I will educate you. I will certainly.
You guys want to do public key infrastructures, or you want to do
Yeah,
cryptography?
Well, we can probably do them
Either
both.
one.
Let's start with.
Yeah.
Let's do with the crypto. What the hell?
Just close it. Jesus,
Okay.
dude. We're
Which of the
back in it.
which
Whoa,
of the
whoa, whoa,
following
whoa. Hang on,
terms?
hang on.
Slow down.
I'm getting my bearings here. We got
Okay.
45 questions. Wow, this is cool.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can go.
Which of the following terms illustrates the security through obscurity concept? Select all that apply.
Mm.
So the following terms illustrates the security through obscurity concept.
Okay, now is security through obscurity like when you don't have real security and you're just using some stuff to camouflage it? Or is it like, for instance, code obfuscation, right? Yes.
Mhm.
Like that's something you can physically do. Steganography, yes, you
Right.
can physically do that, right?
Yeah.
Encryption, is that security through obscurity? Maybe, probably.
Substitution ciphers, I don't think it's that a thing. And SSID broadcast suppression, I don't think that's a
No, that's not it either.
Yo, what
So-
about substitution ciphers? You don't like those? You don't like that?
I never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Well, think about what it could mean. A cipher is like a code where you substitute one letter for another letter.
Yeah, so, I mean, Cipher might not be such a bad thing either. I think that might be one of it.
Let's think about that. Substitution cipher. Okay, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about encryption? Is
I
that
don't.
obscurity? obscurity. You're just, it's kind of like obfuscation, except that it's more blatant. Here comes Kaiser. Maybe
I
he
don't
knows.
know about.
Obscurity, I
Eyes to
think,
save the day.
All
or
right,
I
so
think, I don't think they mean something that's not, you're not using you're not using a full.
let's
encryption.
give Kaiser the proper welcome. Kaiser, how are you? What do you think about
Hey, good.
security?
What's going on,
Sorry?
Kaiser?
What do you think about
This one?
security through obscurity? Security through obscurity. What the fuck
Security
does that mean?
through
Said Kaiser?
obscurity. You hide yourself.
Okay.
That's obscurity, right?
Joseph's not here tonight.
I'm looking at you're doing that, Mahmoud.
Oh, my bad. Forgot.
Which of the following is security through obscurity?
We came up with, we believe, code obfuscation, the hardest word to say
Yeah.
inside.
Yep, I'm with you with that.
Steganography.
Stenography.
Yep.
Yeah, these two are. I think
We're
it's the substitution ciphers. No
Yeah, we're
encryption.
I don't think it's encryption either.
Yeah, because you're not hiding anything on encryption. I mean,
Yeah, I think that
You're
falls
just.
into.
It's just a
think only-
protection. It's
it's
not a
red
hiding.
herring. Yeah.
So, are we feeling good about substitution ciphers too? I kind of am.
Yep.
Yeah.
Substitution cipher. No, I'm not comfortable with that.
Which one?
Well, it's a cipher. It's
I think
a
only
cipher
first two.
because you've never heard of it before.
That's one reason. Another reason, like substitution ciphers. What does that mean? Like you are.
It means when you're looking for you plug it in so that the fifth letter changes out with this letter.
So
Or-
are you
Cipher.
Do you know it too, or do you just think that's what it is?
That's what it is.
Sure.
I know it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But still, I don't think that
If it's
applies
what
to
it
that.
is,
In cryptography, a
That's-
substitution cipher is a method of encrypting in which units of plain text are replaced with ciphertext, according to a fixed system. I don't know. The question is that? I think that is, because I think that's when you're hiding something in plain sight. And that's kind of what we're talking about here with security through
Yeah.
obscurity.
That's what substitution cipher is.
Yeah, I just read the
Yeah.
Wikipedia definition of it.
Okay. All right, then go for it.
All right, we'll try it. But we don't think it's encryption. Good. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Which of the
Which of the answers list? Which of the answers listed below refers to a solution designed to strengthen the security of session keys?
Okay. Okay.
Gosh.
These are some old concepts. I remember seeing most of these concepts. I think we're gonna get this one. Don't worry. Here comes Srijana. Our friend is Srijana. PFX. Remember that one? What's PFX again, guys? We remember that, don't we?
I guess.
Hi, Srijana.
Hi.
Hi. I don't hate the first one for this one. The electronic code book.
Electronic code book.
Yeah. I can't remember if that does session keys. This is a tough one. I mean, this is a
First-
really fucking tough one. Who am I kidding?
I think PFS and PFX are kind of same thing, like different versions maybe.
I swear we saw that before.
And EFS is also kind of go for electronic ECB.
Let's try the code book and then we'll go from there and we'll have to learn that one.
what's
PFX.
ECB stands for?
That's the electronic code book.
Is that a
And
key
it's-
session?
I can't for the life of me tell you what that is. Although I know it's an out of date kind of old school thing. Let me look it up and tell you what it is. That's frustrating. Electronic code book. A legacy mode of operation used for encryption. It is weak and should not be used. Blah blah blah. But it is a mode of operation used for encryption. I don't know about the keys.
Read that one.
When I see I thought that I could swear that PFX was something.
Electronic file system, EFS.
PFX is personal information exchange, a common format for PKI certificates. That's right. Okay.
Which one?
PFX is a format for PKI, like public key exchange certificates.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means for. I don't see PFS, and I'm not sure about EFS yet.
I don't see that one either.
I don't see EFS. So okay, those are the two. That's okay. Those are the two that we knew. Electronic code book, PFX. If it's public key infrastructure, is that what we're talking about here? Session keys? I think so, right?
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
PKI?
Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me just pull something here.
Personal information exchange.
Mm-hmm.
I think the answer is PFS.
Yeah, I'm leaning that way too, Sarah.
Oh, and it's. Does this talk about it?
All you, yeah, you can find it. PFX. Just search
That's what-
PFX.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you can find it.
Control.
I found it in the appendix. Chapter 10, cryptography. That's our answer in this case, I think.
Certified.
Certificate formats. Yeah, there you go. P12 is the common, is the one that's in use a lot today, and P7B.
Select next again.
Hmm?
Next again. See the next. Okay. More. Yeah. Okay, here.
It's a predecessor of the P12
Mhm,
certificate, and has the same usage.
mhm.
Did you look up PFS?
We weren't
No.
able to find it.
That's our filing system. No, not that one.
EFS is filing system, but yeah,
EFS is
EFS?
EFS is filing system.
PFS is nothing.
EFS I could not find it.
Anyway, we don't need that now.
Electronic file system.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What's that?
EFS here.
Encryption file system.
No.
Encrypting
file?
file system. Yeah, that's what it
Okay.
says here.
That's gonna change everything in my memory. Damn it.
So I just looked up the question in Google, and the answer is PFS because it's the exact same question.
Atta girl.
And PFS stands for what?
Perfect forward secrecy.
Oh, that's something we forgot about. Perfect forward secrecy. I forgot all about that. Oh shit.
It is PFS or PFX, sir?
That's
PFS.
PFS.
Oh my
Look
god.
up perfect forward security. in
Here,
your-
I'm gonna send you this link, which is like
No,
also
no,
like
no,
another
no.
quiz.
Look up perfect. Spell it out. I
Here.
don't think, thanks for the link. Yeah, I don't think it's.
You're welcome.
It's not in there.
Perfect.
It's forward
It's not
security.
there.
Yeah.
Perfect forward.
Yeah. Secrecy.
we
right.
go.
Right here.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give you like the exact definition of that question.
It really doesn't, but it tells us that those methods, they're a characteristic of encryption keys that ensure the keys are random. Let's just try to remember that. It's going into Mahmoud's little notebook. Look at him go.
All right, let's go. So PFS.
Yeah, I'm fine with us taking that time on that one. That was a tough one.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, guys.
And we just fleshed out like 4 different terms in answering that. In cryptography, the term key stretching refers to a mechanism for extending the length of a cryptographic key to make it more secure against brute force attacks.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I thought it was true until I read the very last 3 words.
Yep, it's true.
Yeah.
I thought that you beat brute force by salting and peppering, but I guess stretching is another thing you can do.
It's kind of same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. All right, Mahmoud, we're ready to commit to true on this one. Okay. Which of the 3 states of digital data requires data to be processed in an unencrypted form? Data in transit, data at rest, or data in use?
Data in use.
In use.
Yes. Yes, everyone on board with that?
Yes.
Mhm.
William, you've seen these 3, these data at rest, data in transit?
Yeah.
Yep, good. Great, Srijana. I see you down there.
In cryptography, the term secret algorithm refers to an algorithm designed in a way that prevents the examination of its inner workings.
Okay, I've never heard of this in my
Me
life.
neither.
That sounds
Doesn't it though sound true?
yeah, it
That
sounds true.
sounds true.
Sounds true, yeah.
Just because we're idiots doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
I agree. Should I go ahead with that?
I think
Yeah.
you
Yep.
should. Yep. I know this one. The term ephemeral key refers to an asymmetric encryption key designed to be used only for the duration of a single session or transaction.
Because it's ephemeral, that means it's only for one time.
I think you understand that word because it's got roots in like French.
So you're trying to tell my vocabulary is not good?
Oh, is that how it came off? Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it is actually a French word.
Okay.
It's when you use something in one time.
I think it's actually I'm gonna sound really weird, but I think it's actually a very pretty word, ephemeral.
Yeah.
I love words.
It's,
I'm a
or
total
something
word.
that lasts for. They use it like ephemeral.
Ephemeral is something that-
Ephemeral love. That's what they use the most. That means when you love somebody for a short period of time, that goes.
Yeah, I
to
know.
what it
I
really
know all about it, Mahmoud. You see a ring on this finger?
All right, true.
True.
Wow.
Hanging on your wows now.
Wow.
Better. What are the characteristic features of a session key? Okay, guys, what's a session key all about? We're gonna select 2 of these suckers. Is it reused during multiple sessions? No. Is it used during a single session? Yes.
Yeah.
Is it asymmetric? That leaves us with asymmetric or symmetric. A session key. Let's think
Session
about it.
key is used only once, isn't it? I
Yes.
mean,
Yeah, symmetric
during the
only uses
session
one
time.
key also.
Yeah.
Hang on, we'll say
I
say
think
that part again.
Symmetric only uses one key.
Yes. I think when it's a secured session, like it's implying, like if there's actually a session key, I think it's got to use asymmetric.
Yeah.
I would say the first 2. I'm not sure. That being said, it's probably symmetric. God knows how I've had a bad track.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not sure.
it's an asymmetric. It's definitely asymmetric.
Well, if you know that part, I know it's only used during a single session. It's a session key. Yeah, it's a session
Yeah, so
key.
maybe it's one in the first 2.
Symmetric. And
No, you said
asymmetric.
Asymmetric.
I mean, if it is symmetric, I'm gonna be pissed.
Mhm.
But I think we
on.
can feel good about we can eliminate C for sure.
Yeah.
And the question is, what is this? I mean, we can look it up if we want to cheat, but
I think it's symmetric key, not asymmetric.
okay, from now on, whenever you make a statement like that, or I make a statement like that, we have to back it up immediately with our thought process. Why? What are you thinking? What gives you that
Okay.
thought? Just a memory thing?
Hunch thing.
Hunch thing
Asymmetric
that-
is like
We gotta be able to take this to court, bro.
I'm sticking with asymmetric.
Asymmetric is like you're using public and private, right? Is that it?
Yeah, yeah.
And symmetric is just like a single shared key. So I would say like because it's a single shared key, you use symmetric. But
I don't know
Okay.
for some reason I feel
That
like
sounds that's
a
compelling.
session key it could be symmetric or asymmetric.
Well, listen, there's two things that go on here that we need to make a point about. With symmetric, it's fast, right? But asymmetric, it's secure. So when you're using a session key, which are we preferring, or which do we prioritize, speed or security? For me,
Security.
it's security, and that's what leads me to asymmetric, because that's the one that's secure over the two. The symmetric is really used when you've got when it doesn't matter if somebody intercepts your traffic, right? Or if you've already created some kind of encrypted tunnel and you can send the shit through there. What do you guys think about that? Kaiser, you made a good point earlier. I mean, you made a compelling case, but that's my counterpoint.
I'm kind of with
Okay.
Kaiser on the symmetric key because I did mention that first. Only
Sure.
because symmetric key is only one key. And
It's one key. It sounds easy, doesn't it? Bing, bing, bing. And that might
Yeah.
be the one because it's
okay,
okay.
all right. Here's another point. Session is like you are going to like a website or something, like you are creating a session, right? Why I'm getting this echo thing?
I don't know.
Double.
So asymmetric is like,
Somebody's got some feedback. Is that you, Sri? Hi, Sri. Is that you? Oh shit! I didn't mean to mute you, honey. Anyway, continue, guys.
okay. So asymmetric is like using public and private key, and symmetric is just like one. So in the web session or something, like you are sending the information and that's it. Like you're not what I'm gonna say, like using like you are sending like as a
How are you doing with it?
asymmetric. Like I'm thinking like it's you're sending something like and with your public key and then private key. You're using like two keys. That's
Listen,
what.
guys, listen to this. A session key is an encryption and decryption key that is randomly generated to ensure the security of a communication session. You already hear it? Did you hear it already? An encryption key and decryption key. Session keys are sometimes called symmetric keys because the same key is used for both encryption and decryption. You guys got it. Good.
Okay.
So it's A and C.
A and D.
And D.
A and D, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you are.
Oh, that's what I meant. A and D.
We know. We know, bro. We know.
Okay. Keep it real.
Keeping it real estate.
Is A and D?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
You
on.
got it.
Come on, get with the program, man.
Get with the program, he says. I love that. Oh, this looks like a Charlie question. In cryptography, the number of bits in a key used by a cryptographic algorithm is referred to as a key size or key length. The key size determines the maximum number of combinations required to break the encryption algorithm. Therefore, typically, a longer key means stronger cryptographic security. Hang on, let me see.
That's true.
I didn't see anything wrong with that. Yeah.
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 There is what I think is this part. Read this part.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Yeah, I think so. I think if you have a 9 just for example, a 9-bit key versus an 8-bit key, it takes that much longer to do the 9-bit key to brute force it or anything. And I guess if we're talking 128 to 256, it's a big difference.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if those things are 256. Don't quote me on that. I think they might be 128 most of them. Oh man, ciphers again.
That's true. I like stream ciphers. Which process data by encryption individual bits? Block ciphers divide data into separate fragments and encrypt each fragment
Yeah.
separately, which is true.
Mhm.
Right? Everybody agree?
Yep.
Which of the following terms is used in conjunction with the assumption that the output of a cryptographic function should be considerably different from the corresponding plain text input?
I know that one. You guys know that one?
Obfuscation?
Nope.
Obfuscation.
Nope.
Hold on. Confusion. I think it's confusion, right?
Mm-mm.
Which of the
We're talking
following
about
terms is used?
the output. Like it's like when you
Yes,
when you put your shit
confusion.
through a cipher. It's not. It's actually diffusion. It's like when you put it through the cipher, it comes out and it looks totally different than the way it looked when it went in. That's well diffused. If it's not well diffused, it looks like kind of like it did a minute ago. It's like I don't know. I can't give you an example. I just know that's diffusion.
So it's diffusion.
Yeah,
Good job, Charlie.
I knew that one. I've been working on that one. Diffusion, collision, obfuscation, and confusion are all things, though. Who's that, Hannah?
Yeah.
Which of the terms listed below is used to describe a situation where a small change introduced in the input data before encryption causes large changes in the encrypted version?
Shit, that's the same thing as I was just talking about. I hope that doesn't make I'm telling you, I think that one's diffusion. Did that sound like the same thing? Small change equals large look difference.
Salt and pepper.
Maybe that's confusion. Shoot. A small change makes a big difference in the encrypted version. Man, I feel like that's freaking diffusion. Ugh, if that's diffusion, what was the one before? I don't know. I'm gonna screw us all up. What do you guys think? Mark, can you go to the previous one real quick? Let's just read that one more time.
Definitely not obfuscation.
Maybe I got a little cocky on that one. Let's just read this one more time. Which of the following terms? Yeah.
Is used in conjunction with the assumption that the output.
Okay, is that the same thing to you guys? Is that describing the same thing as the question we were just looking at?
This is confusion, Charlie. This is confusion.
This is the one that's confusion. Okay. The output
Yeah.
of a function.
Shoot, I can say that for all these.
Because of this word here.
Considerably different from the corresponding plain text.
The assumption.
All right, let's try that one as confusion then, and then I guess we'll do the next one as diffusion. This is going on my list.
Me too.
God damn, I just read about this the other day too. A small change equals big change. I think that's right. That kid's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, he's singing.
Hmm?
Oh, it seems like she's always singing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kaiser, you getting nervous? We only got 2 weeks now, bro. We're less than 2
I
weeks.
know, I am.
These
The
are
more I see questions like this, the more nervous
Nervous
I'm
you get.
getting. Yeah.
here's
I'm at
the-
the point. I'm at the point where I recognize everything I see in front of me. I just can't quite get it all. Digital signatures provide 3 things. What are they? Well, I know non-repudiation is one. I know integrity is one. I don't believe they provide
Authentication.
Integrity, yep.
authentication.
Uh,
No.
Non-repudiation.
yeah.
Non-repudiation.
I don't-
Non-repudiation.
I don't
That's
know
one of
about-
them. Yep.
I don't know about confidentiality.
Yep.
I don't.
It
I
is
don't think-
digital signature. That's what it does.
It's a non-repudiation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about confidentiality. I'm just thinking about it. Authentication. No.
No, it is
It is
confidentiality.
confidentiality
Yes,
Okay.
and integrity. So
and integrity. Make sure this it is encrypted. That's what you're doing. Confidentiality is encryption.
I thought it was authentication for some reason.
You don't authenticate yourself. Authentication is password and login.
Okay.
Are we okay with that, Charlie? I know you have a.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm fine. We can take a shot at it.
What are the examples of weak?
Authentication, non-repudiation, and integrity. I just read it in my book. It is authentication.
Authentication?
Yeah.
right. Oh, web.
Authentication, confidentiality, and authentication, integrity, and non-repudiation.
So it's not confidentiality.
Not on its own, no.
No, you're not authenticating. You're just sending them.
I just read it from the book, so I guess.
Oh, okay. I cannot say anything.
No, not after that.
Just remember, they on themselves, I don't think provide confidentiality. I don't think they are used for that. Weak ones.
DES,
Yes.
Oh, we gotta choose 3. This
Yeah.
one.
yeah, and
SSL.
PGP.
I don't know. I mean, what about SSL TLS? Right?
It's pretty secure.
That's like it's
No,
not
no,
a.
no. I'm saying SSL got replaced by TLS. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
SSL got replaced by TLS.
But that's
yeah.
not a crypto. It's not a cryptographic solution though.
No, I mean it can't.
So
no.
PGP, pretty good,
Pretty good, yeah,
privacy.
I'm pretty sure that is depreciated.
This one is good.
Mhm.
Yes, I'm pretty
This
sure.
one is
PGP
good.
I think I don't know.
SSL is not even a cryptographic.
Yeah, that
thing.
I'm happier
just
with that
hashing thing.
answer. I'm happier with that thought than thinking that it's the wrong answer or whatever. It's not even. It's not quite in the right category.
Yeah.
PGP is depreciated. That's a good one. Yep, bingo. I think that's true,
Okay.
right? PGP, yeah,
Yeah, pretty good
Mhm.
policy.
pretty good privacy.
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 Pretty good policy. You're funny, Mahmoud. What are the characteristic
Curve
features of
cryptography.
elliptical curve cryptography? Before I look at the answers, I'm going to say this. It's asymmetric. It has
Yeah.
to do with Wi-Fi devices or small mobile devices or something like that. And that's all I got.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I got. Probably that one. Yep.
And low processing power.
Yeah, that's probably
Yep.
that goes hand in hand with C.
Because the thing is using wireless devices that needs like low. They have like
Yeah.
low processing power. So
Low demands on it. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I think we did well on that one.
yep.
Okay. Examples of means that provide randomization during the encryption process include select 3.
Okay. Obfuscation.
There's Sarah.
Salting.
Sorry, I'm
salting.
back. I apologize.
Randomization. What about the nonce? The nonce has got to go in there.
This one.
The nonce, baby. Yeah.
What is that?
That's the random character you add to a password to make it more easier to I can't finish that sentence. It's a random data you put on top of the password or something. It's like a salt almost. It's
No.
used in certain
Easier to-
situations.
So it's harder to crack the password.
Thank
what
you,
you're trying
Sarah.
to
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's not. I think it's to avoid the rainbow table.
Yeah, it does. It's yeah. It puts something in there that makes it random to all scans. Speaking of random, that's kind of weird. Pseudo random data used in combination with a secret key in WEP and SSL encryption schemes is known as pseudo random data. I think that's our salt.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think when you put it before the data is called salt.
Don't say pepper comes after. I don't think.
No.
I think there's more to it than that. There's more to
Yeah,
it than that, I think.
pepper has more into it, but I know salt. It is this.
Yes.
When you add something before the password, so I would say salt.
Isn't salt you're adding it like before the whole process, and pepper is like during and after?
Yes, that's right. No, I think it's
Right? Or the other way around.
No. You had it right, and you're totally on track
Okay.
with that. That's exactly what the difference is.
Okay.
The salt
making
goes
sure.
on top, goes before the hashing, and the pepper somehow does not. Or the pepper's
Yeah,
like
I think the pepper is like during the hashing and the after, I think.
Secret.
But don't quote me.
Salt is also public where the pepper is private. That sounds fishy, but I think that's right, believe it or not. Anyway. Salt and pepper. I have to watch A Sunny Class.
What about seed?
Seed is what you need to start your own small business, Kaiser. Seed money. No, I don't think it means anything.
No, there is something. Let me see.
I don't think it means a godforsaken thing. I think it's a red herring. By the way, Mahmoud, that definition I gave you for initialization vector last time was so laughably bad. I hope you didn't.
Okay, many cryptographic algorithms use a random or pseudo-random nonce as a seed or a starting number.
Oh, there you go, Kais. Right in your eye, Charlie.
So it's a seed.
I still don't know if that's necessarily the answer.
And still
Read it
doesn't
one
say
more
like.
time.
Okay, it is under nonce. A nonce is a number used once. For example, an IV should be large enough so that it is only used once. Many cryptographic algorithms use a random or pseudo-random nonce as a seed or a starting number.
Okay. There's many kinds of pseudo-random data, so let's not get hung up on that too much. I don't think that makes maybe is that the right answer here? In WEP.
Doesn't.
Used in combination with a secret key. Yeah, you know what? That I don't think. Look at salt again. Salt doesn't feel right now that I read that again. I bet you salt is also pseudo-random data, but I don't think it's used in combination with this.
You said earlier SSL is not used in encryption.
Did I say that?
Kaiser said that.
So he loses all credibility.
No, I didn't say that. Kaiser is the man.
All right, I don't know. I mean, your definition reading aside, I still feel good about salt. I don't know. Maybe it is seed.
I've never heard of seed or IV or shim, but
They're all things, believe it or not.
yeah.
IV now I know is like a number. I'm gonna fuck it up again. Oh God, it's like a number that your computer when your computer's. No, I'm not even gonna attempt to do that. Forget it. Forget it.
So,
It's a small number basically. That's all I've got. All right, let's just find out. Let's find out the hard way.
Okay.
all right.
It could be a salt, could be a seed. If it's a seed, now we learned something new.
Oh God, there's another one.
Oh, here we go. See?
Which of the following answers refers to a type of additional input that increases password complexity and provides better protection against brute force, dictionary, and rainbow table attack? So that's a salt.
That's where you're solving.
This is a further type of additional input increases.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Do you agree?
Yep.
Yeah, that does. That makes me feel better about the one before that too, as seed. I'm sorry I
There
told
we
you that.
go.
Sorry I said that wasn't the thing. I guess I was dead wrong again. What do we got here? Is this the same one as before? Is this salt again? I think it is.
Okay. It is salt.
Yeah.
So is the other one salt too?
I don't know if we have to be scared of answering salt on both of those, but maybe we should be. Whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta read this one again. In asymmetric encryption, any message encrypted with the use of a public key can only be decrypted by applying the same algorithm and a matching private key.
Yes.
Remember? Yeah, I think it is right. Yeah. Does everybody like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
William, you remember this handshake shit? This
Yeah.
This is the three-way handshake.
Yeah.
this
Or the
is
two-way?
this is the three-way. Yeah, it's just the one that starts with the recipient.
Right. Now the recipient would send you their public key.
You got it.
And then you use the private key to open up that whatever they sent you.
Yeah, you lock it down with your
Right.
own private. Yeah, you lock it down with your own private and send it back, and they open it with their private.
Okay.
Which there's a mathematical relationship between their private and their public, so it works. Yeah, we got this one. Keep going. Bingo. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even read that. Did we get it? I'm sorry. I didn't even. Did you guys read that? What was I doing? Was I spacing out thinking about something else?
A type of encryption scheme that uses a paired public and private key is known as
Asymmetric encryption?
It'd be asymmetric and symmetric.
I don't know if it can't be both. Well, maybe it is both.
Oh
Because it
no,
doesn't- Hang on now. you might be
session
right.
key. Maybe session key or public key.
Yeah,
Don't
public
think-
and private.
no. It's asymmetric and session key because symmetric
Mhm.
only uses private key.
Right, that's true. That's true.
Um,
Yeah. You're right.
Where are you getting session from?
Right here, session key
I
encryption.
think it's public
Yeah,
encryption.
but where in the question do you get what's the clue?
It's
that's
just
making-
it says a type of encryption scheme that uses a paired public and private key. A paired and public and paired key is asymmetric,
Yep, that's true.
and then
And I
session
think second
key,
should be public key encryption.
public key.
Public key encryption, yeah.
in public key encryption, there's a paired public and private key.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, you encrypt with the public key and decrypt with the private key. And it's
But that's not a
Also
public key
known as
encryption.
public
That's
key.
an asymmetric
That's
encryption.
asymmetric encryption.
also known as
No.
AKA public key.
No, public key is the same as or no, yeah, actually you might be right. Because private key is symmetric. Private key is symmetric. Yeah, that makes sense actually. You guys get why?
No.
Because you started out with the recipient's public key, and that's the part of it that uses a public key, and it's like it's both.
Yep.
So when you're doing the other kind of encryption, when you're just doing symmetric, it's all private. There's no public component to it. That makes sense, Kaiser. Good job on that. I better be right.
Yeah.
Which of the block cipher modes listed below? Which of the block cipher modes listed below provides both data integrity and confidentiality?
Okay. Cipher block chaining, Galois counter mode, electronic code book, counter mode. I think Galois counter mode.
Like counter and counter, they're kind of same.
There's got to be a difference.
Yeah, there is a difference, but like in same category, I would say.
When they say
Yeah.
integrity and confidentiality, that means they hash and encrypt at the same time.
They provide you the ability to know that your shit's not messed with, and to hide it from other people. These two,
And block.
or with this one cipher mode or whatever it is. That's what they're saying. They're saying it can give you these two abilities if you use this cipher mode correctly. I think I can tell you this: the GCM is the latest, most advanced cipher mode listed there. Electronic codebook, I don't think that is a cipher mode. I don't know what the fuck that is. I still don't understand what that thing is. But the first one's counter or cipher block chaining or something. I think that's in the same family as CTR, which is counter, and then I think GCM, but I think GCM is the high end one. If that makes any sense. That's all my memory is given to me right now. So I would say GCM.
Okay, let's go for it.
The same question except weakest. Oh no. Electronic code book sucks. I don't think that's even it. Is that even a cipher mode? Maybe it is.
CT counter.
William.
Come on.
This
The
stuff.
I don't know why GCM is sticking out at me, but I could be wrong. Or was that the last one?
Yeah, well, that's the Galois counter mode, which I argue is the most advanced of them all.
Okay.
But that argument might be flawed, of course.
So maybe like ECB, maybe?
It's either EC. By my logic, it's either ECB or CBC. If ECB is not a thing, which I mean, it's a thing, but I don't know if it applies here. I still don't get what that is.
Yeah.
Let me look that thing up. But in the meantime, I don't know, guys. What do you think? If you've never heard of these at all, then just defer to me and take CBC.
I never heard of it.
Never.
Well, these are the
Okay.
yeah. I think it's
Here is
no. I
the
think
thing. ECB is the weakest. That has a significant weakness.
is it even a thing for that? Is it
Yeah.
a cipher? It's a block cipher mode.
Cipher mode. Yep. It is
Okay.
a cipher mode.
Cool.
Okay. It
That's-
uses
it's
like
It's definitely not recommended for use. Then that's the answer then,
mhm.
because I know it's out of
Yeah,
date.
it's easier to crack.
Yep.
CBC
Cool.
sometimes suffers from pipeline delays and is less efficient. Counter CDM or counter mode,
Counter mode.
yeah,
Yep.
effectively converts a block cipher into a stream cipher.
Okay.
And GCM is the mode of
Galois.
operation used in many block ciphers. It combines the counter mode of operations with the Galois mode of authentication. Okay, you were right in previous one. So this one
Yeah.
is correct.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So just remember, guys, we got block cipher modes here. There's a bunch of funky little ones. That's basically the four of them, I think.
So
Here.
this one is electronic cipher book. Is that what it is?
Code book.
Code book?
Yep.
Okay.
Here.
It's the ones that get the cool names that are really old, like electronic code book. Just put don't even put electronic code. Yeah, there you go. That's good. Galois counter mode, another French word you can play with. or as we call him,
Galois.
Frogward.
It's Galois.
Galois.
Yes.
Hello.
Je m'appelle Charlie. Hey, Srijana. There she is.
Hey, Sujana.
Aren't you
Hold
cute
on.
with your little plaid shirt on? All right, what do we got? More true and false. I hope we get true and false in this test. Symmetric encryption algorithms require large amounts of processing power for both encryption and decryption of data, which makes them much slower in comparison to asymmetric encryption modes. That's false.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's the opposite, right?
Mhm.
Large amounts of processing power. Both encryption and decryption of data. So you say it's the opposite?
Yeah, it's
Asymmetric
they
is,
use less power and they're much faster than asymmetric.
Gotcha.
Just think about it this way, William. It's like the three-way handshake in the asymmetric. In symmetric, it's really just a one-way handshake, or I guess it's a two-way handshake. Or no, it's a one-way handshake. You're going to use the same logic. I mean, it's just straight, direct, right to it. It's less secure but faster. So that's false.
False.
So you guys see the take a 10-second break here. Do you guys see the ethical hacking content went up today?
Oh, it did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw the email, but I didn't get a chance to look at it.
In Mahmood, I sent you a message in chat.
Okay.
That's false, Mahmoud. We all agree, I think. And by we all, I know I do. I'd be such a good dictator, wouldn't I?
You told me, well, you
It's
want
false.
the book, the PDF
Mhm.
book? You want this one?
Get off me,
Yeah.
Slack.
Okay. I'll put it here, okay?
Okay.
Cup. Sarah, you there?
I'm here.
Do you know if anybody in your group is you guys are kind of a little bit behind us, but is anybody doing the Cywar challenges in your group?
Not that I know of.
Are you familiar with what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but well, are you talking about like what they gave us with the program? Like
Yeah.
after you gave so at the intro course, they had us all sign up and stuff for it. And then after intro course, we never really talked about it again. So
I know,
I think
I know.
maybe only like 2 or 3 people have
Bless you.
continued doing it.
Yeah, I don't know why you would, but
Yeah.
I'm doing them, but I don't know why you would do it.
The thing is, it's hard to understand if like you don't really know hacking or what to do, you
I'll
know?
tell you what can happen is I just went after a couple of them and I got kind of like down the rabbit hole with it. And that's how I
Mhm.
get with things where I just can't put them down. Or I can't like walk away from it. So I ended up putting like a lot of time in a couple of them, like hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
And I don't think I really think that was time well spent. in hindsight. All right, what do we got here? I didn't even see this one. Secret key.
End session.
Session key,
Is
not
it-
not the encryption key. I mean the
I think it is.
symmetric
it's-
key.
Didn't
It's
we
a
just
symmetric.
didn't we just learn that the session uses symmetric?
Yeah, a session. It is. I'm sure it's a session because I know session you use the same key
Session.
to encrypt and decrypt.
Mhm.
That's what it is then.
I mean, not a session, secret key,
Secret key.
Yeah.
or is it session key they use the same key to encrypt?
Session key. Session key.
And decrypt? Okay, so like this.
We need 3. We need 3.
Maybe it's still 3 of them. I don't
Yeah.
know if it is secret key. Is it a secret key?
I think a secret. I know I read
It's
this
not the other
somewhere.
two. It's not the other two, is it?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
Encryption where the
Let's
same
go.
key is used to
Okay.
encrypt and decrypt.
Sorry,
Kaiser don't have no time to waste.
we still working on it, William?
No, I'm good.
Oh, my bad, William.
All right.
Examples of techniques used for encryption information include symmetric encryption, also called public key encryption.
what?
Huh?
Go back to the previous question.
And asymmetric key.
Oh.
Oh no, it's
Whoa,
false.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
True or false?
Yeah.
That's false.
Yeah, it's false.
Yeah.
Either that or we got to go back and change a lot of answers.
Which of the answers listed below refer to obfuscation methods?
Okay.
Same kind of question, right?
Like the three.
Steganography, encryption, cipher.
Definitely encryption, steganography, and
And Zor cipher, XOR,
Okay.
encryption.
So
Mahmoud.
our cipher.
It's only three.
but encryption is one.
I don't know if encryption is obfuscation.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look that up.
It feels like it is. It totally feels like it is, but I don't think it is. I think encryption is.
Obfuscation, the act of making something difficult to understand, should
Mhm.
rely on something not known or widely discovered, and does not provide strong security.
So that's not encryption.
Can't be.
And it's
I think
not
they're
for
maybe they're
password
different.
salting.
It's a lower level of it, guys. It's just like encryption is up.
So it's not-
You're
Then
really-
it's not password salting.
Oh, here we go. Obfuscation is similar to encryption, but doesn't require any secret to understand.
yeah,
and
it's
then-
hidden in plain
And then
sight.
it says ROT13 is one example. So there we go is our other answer. And it says encryption is reversible, but a secret is required to do so.
I have
Wow.
never in my life seen ROT13.
Never.
Never. And I've been. Are you sure obfuscation is it? Or I mean, password salting is right?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I would go with XOR cipher, I think,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
even though I don't really know what that means.
Sounds cool though, so.
It does. I've always been a big fan of anything with X in it. Except for
I'm
Xavier.
trying not to read into that, Charlie, but it's hard.
No,
Uh,
don't read into it. I just like the letter. I literally like the letter. How dorky is
Okay.
that?
All right. I'm gonna pass on this. What are the examples of key stretching algorithm?
I know this one.
Which
Oh,
selected-
shit.
Truefish, Bcrypt,
No, Bcrypt is one. Twofish is not one.
PBKDFN.
I can't remember if that's it. I think that is. I can't remember what DSA is though. Yeah, it's PBK DF2.
What, you got an epiphany just now, Charlie?
More like it just popped in my memory that I've seen it before.
Or you
Like-
use the 8.8.8.8.
I didn't
That's
use.
a good
I
one,
didn't. I
Sarah.
didn't use the 4/8. The 4/8. It's like the. I don't know what DSA is though. Something algorithm. Dixie Hellman algorithm.
No.
Okay, I think it's those two. I've seen those two before. Hang on, I've got my
Okay, go.
key stretching. I've got my thing written down inside my.
Should
place
I
now.
go with this?
Hang on, let me double check. I got it right in the wall.
DSA, Democratic Socialists of America. That's the definition.
that's right.
So,
Yeah, it's PBK DF2 or whatever. It says key stretching algorithms. Bcrypt, PBK DF2 or whatever. Digital signature for data transmission. Digital signature algorithm. Okay. Never seen it before. Oh yeah, Mahmoud. You know why I couldn't find that that intro class thing?
Mhm.
That wasn't. I don't think that was my intro class, bro.
No, you're there.
We
I
were together.
watched last
I wasn't.
night.
I wasn't
watched-
on the video.
Maybe you missed
No.
that class.
I watched.
No,
the video.
you. Oh,
I don't know. Was there two?
I
don't-
think you were. No, you were in there. I saw that.
Well,
that
either
last
way,
night.
I
was
must have left before I heard Chinhook start talking because I never knew that he ever said
That was like at the end, very end,
it.
only 20 minutes he spent. So let me see if I can find it.
Oh, I
No,
found it. I already solved
if-
it.
Yeah, he found it.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I solved
let's
that
go.
mother. Ooh, here we go. Which of the following are hashing algorithms?
MD5, SHA,
Ripe MD.
uh,
Yep. Not HMAC. Handshake message authentication, whatever that thing is. That is not a hashing algorithm, I don't think. That is, I think, a encryption algorithm.
bcrypt.
No.
No. I think just these three.
You guys feel good about Ripe MD?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it is a hashing. I've seen it.
Oh,
That's my dog.
oh, he's cute. That's cool. Oh,
What kind is it?
A Labradoodle.
A lab? Oh, you told us.
oh,
that.
that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
This is
but he's more lab than doodle or poodle.
Algorithms.
Which of the following algorithms listed below does not fall into the category of asymmetric encryption? So which one of those is not
AES.
asymmetric?
I know AES is symmetric.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
God, how have I forgotten that? Okay, I'm agreeing until I see GPG, RSA. All right, I agree with you, I guess. God damn, I had that in my mind as asymmetric. Maybe it's because it starts with A.
Yeah, because I have it. I have it in my notes.
I think I think you're right, my friend. I'm not doubting you. I saw it right there.
Yeah, some example of symmetric encryption, Gordon. Okay.
Good. Everybody good with the AES being the only symmetric encryption, right? Too bad
Yep.
if you're not.
Should I go back?
No, everyone's fine.
Which of the following answers refers to commonly used asymmetric algorithm for secure exchange symmetric keys?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All Diffie Hellman. I still don't. I mean, I get it, but it all seems like the same thing to me.
Yeah. A cryptographic standard
just learned
for
about
digital
this.
signature is known as
DSA. See how good this is excellent. We haven't seen any of these questions about DSA and we've done like 700 questions. We've never seen this question. This is good.
Okay, go ahead.
So what DSA stands for?
Oh,
we
Digital
just
signature algorithm.
got it, William. He got it.
digital signature algorithm, right? That's the one we just looked up, right?
Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
You're catching on.
I know,
In your school, do you guys use Slack or Keybase or both?
Slack.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd go so far as to call it a school.
You know what I mean? Your program.
It's a school. It's a program. How about you guys? What's Keybase? Do you guys use that?
So we technically are supposed to use Slack, but our first teacher that we had in Microsoft Security, he's like, I want you guys to use a secure tool because you're in cybersecurity and I want you to use all the secure tools. So he signed us all up for Keybase, and it's awesome. It's encrypted. It's a great messaging service, and I feel safer on there than Slack.
Keybase?
Yeah,
Keybase.
Keybase.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Keybase.
Cool.
Never heard of it.
It's pretty cool.
Look at the little ginger with the key.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's owned by Zoom though.
Well, that's fine. As long as they did it right.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys want to start chatting on Keybase?
Yeah.
The only problem is we'd have to get everybody to switch over.
Yeah.
I was going to try to set up a Discord channel too, because that's kind of
Mhm.
easy. But I realized that was going to be the problem. You
Yeah,
guys are
and then
all in here.
through Keybase too, then you can have, different chats with different people. Like we've had group projects, so we have like groups on there with just the people in the group projects. We have like, you can have your private conversations with different people in the class. It's pretty neat.
Cool.
And then we have different groups for the different modules also.
Damn, I'm a little annoyed that we're not kind of more connected to the other kind of schools that are studying
Yeah,
the same stuff. I'm kind of annoyed by that.
Yeah, because it's awesome that that you guys do this, and I'm here from another school that you invited me. Like it'd be really cool to like converse with other students from different schools who are doing the same program. And the only time we get to do that is through those test prep things.
Yep.
But it'd be cool if we can all really connect with each other other ways.
Yeah,
I'm kinda
one
wondering-
thing they never mentioned is like what's that? HackerU. They are like involved with other schools. They never said that one.
Never mentioned Avda.
They didn't?
Yeah,
Would you say
they never
Kaiser?
did that one.
They did.
But-
Say that again, Kaiser.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Like they did not say like, okay, American University, they have like same kind of program, which is like Florida University or Michigan or other universities. They have same kind of program by HackerU, or HackerU is managing those programs in other universities too.
Yeah.
The same program.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the exact same program.
So
The-
yeah, I know, but like
yeah.
they never said that one like, oh, we are the same.
Oh, they
I
didn't tell
think.
you.
I think. What's your name? Chin Ho said something about that because he mentioned a school out in California. I can't remember the university, but he said, he mentioned a school out in California that is affiliated with HackerU.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like Chinho that much at the time, but as it's gone on in time, he was the most unafraid to speak his mind out of any of our professors.
Right. He
He really would. He'd really just lay it out there, and I've come to appreciate that. That's not right, Mahmoud. Go ahead.
Sorry. Have you guys all
No.
had good teachers, or do you have some that are okay?
We started off with one guy we had for most of our program for like the
Mhm.
first 4 or 5 classes, and we all loved him. But no, you got to go higher than that, bro.
We didn't love him at the time, but we
I don't know if we loved it. I don't know if we loved him at the time.
came to
but,
appreciate him over time.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. They're really
Had an
super
opportunity.
talented. They've been kind of unprepared a couple of times. We were kind of pissed off at them twice.
Okay.
But our current professor is very prepared and very on the ball. But
Okay.
he moves maybe too
And-
fast.
And
Yeah.
he knows the subject.
Oh,
It's
that's good.
RC4, Mahmoud. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
if whenever he's explaining, the current Python teacher, like the way he explains, like that tells you like, okay, yeah, he knows his subject in and out, and he knows like what he's doing, and he's teaching.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
good.
So other times, like especially like last module, I think they were never prepared. Not the labs, not like they were just reading through whatever they had at the moment.
Okay.
So like labs, they were downloading the files during the class,
Mhm.
not doing anything beforehand or like doing. They were like
Yeah.
totally unprepared.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. They heard about it. Trust me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I told them too.
I raised hell. You raised hell. Nancy, the chief hellraiser, raised hell. Let's go. This
Yeah.
is a really. Let's get back to task here. This is a really hard question.
Okay.
Which of the answers
of-
listed below? Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. You want to read it?
Go ahead.
Which of the
No,
answers?
go ahead.
Yep. Which of the answers listed below refer to AES? So we've got 3 categories of answers or whatever. How many bits is one? Whether it's symmetric is another, and whether it's stream or block is the third. So we just have to make the correct choice. So how many? Let's start with there. Is it symmetric or asymmetric? We just learned from the previous question it was symmetric, right?
I think
Second part.
it's the second one too.
Yeah, I agree. It's the bits. It's not
Yeah.
the other bits one, is it? The
And
56?
it's
Right.
and it's block.
It's block. It's block. Does everybody know what the only stream cipher that we deal with is? We just had it in the last question. It's RC4.
RC4.
What was
Yeah.
your question?
I was just saying, does everyone remember that there's the one stream cipher that we encounter, and the answer is RC, or I'm sorry, what did I just say?
RC4, RC5, and RC6.
Yeah, are the only stream ciphers that go bit by bit, William, and they
Oh,
encrypt.
right.
All the other one do them in chunks, blocks, or whatever.
You
Wow.
sure? You sure RC4 is asymmetric? Because I have it here with my symmetric ones.
Oh fuck, is it?
Yeah, I think it's 2 fish. No,
No, that's
blowfish and 2 fish. Yeah,
are symmetric.
yeah, symmetric.
I thought that. I guess we need to go back. I'm sorry. We were talking anyway. And it is nice to talk to you people. You guys are nice people. Which of the algorithms listed below does not belong
Could
to
be
the
this one.
category of symmetric? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the other thing is it's like there's only a couple of them that are symmetric.
So all these are
Asymmetric.
It's supposed to be everything that's left and not checked should be symmetric. Everything checked should be asymmetric. And
Yes.
I'm looking and it looks right. But RC4 and RSA I still don't know.
yeah.
But I think you're
RC4
right.
it
I
is
think-
symmetric.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
Mhm.
Good job. Good. Okay. Sorry, I slowed us up. I think that's right. We feel good about that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is fun. Which of the following cryptographic hash functions is the least vulnerable to attacks?
Yep.
Everyone agrees?
Mhm.
Oh, hash functions.
Whoa.
512. Okay.
What about that ripe MD?
It's kind of same like SHA, but SHA 512, I think. But it's not.
I don't think there is anyone that goes above 512. They're all like 256, 128,
I don't even
512.
think 512 goes 512. I'm not sure. Maybe it does. Least vulnerable to attacks.
I know 512 SHA is like considered is most widely used and considered secure. So
Okay. Well, there you heard it from the Kaiser. The Kaiser.
Kaiser Foundation.
Jose.
Kaiser
Today.
Permanente.
Okay.
You guys remember that? My favorite movie of all time, The Usual Suspects.
Oh, that's me.
Kaiser Soze.
You like that movie? I like the movie too.
It's one of my maybe top 3 movies of all time.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Hang on, we're not moving on. Get back up there.
I
you
know,
loser.
I know. Just
All right, so we're going with SHA 512 just because it's longer, huh?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was definitely between that one and the R1.
Yeah.
Ripe MD. Yeah.
Ripe in.
Ripe,
Yeah.
Ripe MD sounds like a doctor or something.
Yeah, that one might be the red herring.
Maybe.
A-
I mean, I don't know.
AES. AES.
AES?
Yeah, AES, least vulnerable, least vulnerable.
Yeah, AES is the top.
Oh yeah.
Triple DES is still not quite AES.
Right. It's
Right.
what they use, I think, in the real world today most of the time. But I think AES is the top.
How many years out of date would you say our learning materials are, Sarah? About 5? I would say about 5.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm just bitching.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I'm always thinking the learning materials feel out of date to me.
Oh yeah.
But
I feel like some of the stuff in our in our modules and stuff are a little out of date and a little all over the place.
Yeah, you gotta.
And
I guess
there's a lot of errors too. Do you guys have a
Oh.
lot of errors?
Oh,
yeah.
gosh, a
goes
plethora.
on. Goes
Especially
on
the
and on. And on.
lab.
Goes on and on and on. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
seeing them. I see them in these questions right here in front of us. So it's not
Yeah.
like no one in cyber. Maybe that's my calling. No one in cybersecurity can write clear sentences.
Pretty much.
Because most of the people are from like other countries.
I
Like
know. I
Like
know.
Indians, like
Why
they
is
are
that?
big. Yeah. So
I work
Just
for
deal with
cheap
it.
too. I don't need any money. What a terrible thing to say. My lowest moment tonight. Which of the following authentication protocols offer countermeasures against replay attacks? Ooh. Select all that apply without telling you how many that apply. Kerberos is one, I think. No, is that right? No. Yes.
Kerberos, Chap, and Pap,
Pap.
right?
Even old Pap.
To the phone.
Hang on, give William a second to digest this thing, and I need a
Pap
second too.
Pap is same thing.
What is PAP again? I'll all speak at once.
I'm pretty sure it's the same thing like authentication protocol.
Yep.
We had
So-
PAP not too long ago.
Let's think about this here, folks. What's going on here is these things help you authenticate people correctly. So a replay attack is when you like get in there and steal somebody's authentication shit and then use it to like penetrate wherever that person was going or whatever. So it's like it protects that from happening. And I don't know if that helps us any at all. I don't think it does, but I think those are the right 3.
So secure password authentication protocol. Chap, we have a challenge handshake that works to prevent replay attack. Oh, I have it right here.
We may find out that we selected too many. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, here we go. Which of the following answers lists an example of a cryptographic downgrade attack? I think that's there. I believe that's our. I think that's where our poodle.
Poodle.
I don't understand this poodle attack at all.
Other day we did the same kind of question, like
Yeah,
poodle
we had
came
the
up
same.
twice.
Let's see.
I've seen
we
it
forgot
before
again.
that. I'd seen it before that, but
We forgot again. Poodle attack.
Yeah, I have it.
that's
from
what
my
it is,
notes, but-
though. It's a down. I think it's a downgrade attack.
Downgrade attack. Yeah. Let's go for it.
Hold on. This one?
Yeah.
I think that's we had a downgrade attack. Yeah.
Hang on. Go back real quick, Mahmoud. Does everybody remember what these other ones are just before we move on? And besides man in the
Man
middle.
in the middle attack.
Yeah. Well, that one's obvious.
Cross-site
There we go. Yep.
Request forgery.
request forgery,
Yep.
and then
And
Remember
KPA.
that
What
one?
is KPA?
That's a known
No.
password attack, I think. Or
yeah, no one password attack.
Okay.
and is that a clear text thing or something? I don't know.
I think so. I think it's plain text thing. Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make a point to make sure we understood what those things were. That's a tough one. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Known plain text attack.
They have the-
Both plain text and encrypted version. Okay.
Yeah. So what they do with that is they figure out the way the whole thing works, like the password, and they use it to extrapolate more data and get more passwords. Okay, a situation where a cryptographic hash function produces two different digests for the same data input is referred to as a hash collision.
That's wrong.
Okay,
It's
the other way
Should be
around,
other way
right?
around.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So hash collision.
One of the measures for bypassing the failed logon attempt account lockout policy is to capture any relevant data that might contain the password and brute force it offline. That's true.
Yeah, we learned that the other day. That
Mm-hmm.
everybody okay with that?
Yep.
An attack against encrypted data. An attack against encrypted data that relies heavily on the computing power to check all possible keys and passwords until the correct one is found is known as brute force.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Dictionary.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's the only one that makes sense.
It
Yeah.
is.
The
Yep.
tables are looking.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what they do.
Oh, we're rolling now. What's it?
We are.
Answers the person context.
Oh my God! It's the same question again.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Hash and password. Yeah.
Is that what was? Hang on. Isn't that what I guessed?
No, you guessed this.
No.
Account name.
Last
Did you
time-
hear me ask a question about this in class?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I asked about this in class. My choice isn't even there now. Oh yeah,
It
it
is
is.
right here.
No.
Account name hash.
Yeah, here, account name and hash.
I
That's what you-
spent like an hour looking this up, and I still couldn't find a definitive answer. I still don't know how that's the right answer. I'll never know. I'll never know. Because it was just like I looked it up, it was just like I thought it was. We just learned about that one. That's why we look them up.
Yep.
So we learned them.
Charlie, you read too fast.
I know.
I was
I
like
don't-
in the mid. I was in the middle of the sentence, and you already
They don't
finished
even-
it.
They don't even come up for me that fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming slow for me too.
Birthday.
Yep, Williams
Good
got
job.
it.
Good job, William.
All right, moment of truth. Boom, right off the
Whoa.
rip. SSID broadcast suppression is considered.
First one is wrong.
No,
No, it's not.
it's not. It's all.
Not wrong.
We
We just
missed one.
forgot that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't think that
We
one.
just left out SSID broadcast suppression. All right, that's okay. At least we got the substitution ciphers, and it's not encryption. That was the key.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so encryption
know.
is not obscurity. We have to remember
Yep.
that. Or
Mhm.
obfuscation.
Yep, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, I
security,
guess
obscurity, or-
SSID actually makes sense.
Yeah, it's not like a hard measure. It's like a soft measure almost.
Yeah.
Everything was correct, and we just missed like SSID.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by selecting it. We did not select that. So okay. Security of session key, PFS. Okay.
Yeah. Data and use.
Data and
okay.
use. Okay.
Good. Used during a single session and symmetric.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other test that gives you descriptions of your answers.
Mm-hmm.
Explanation, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
and why it's not this answer and why it is this answer.
I should go all the way here and see how many we've missed. What did we do? Oh, we did good. 86.
That's not bad
Yeah.
We got
for these
6 wrong.
being a little challenging.
Yeah.
Go back.
It's
let's
very
see.
challenging.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to right here.
It's a tough subject.
So ephemeral key.
Got it.
This one here.
Got it. Got it. Got it. True. True. Confusion. We got that one right. And diffusion.
Go ahead, Kaiser. You knew
Yeah,
that.
good job. Good job, Kaiser here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
And this SSL. Yeah.
told you so.
Yeah, it was SSL. Yeah, that was
Because it got replaced by TLS.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh. What we get here?
Obfuscation.
Right,
Oh,
randomization.
initialization vector.
Wow.
Hmm.
Oh shit. Initialization vector again. Pseudo
Oh, here, this pseudo random. That is Ivy.
Yeah. Like Charlie said, it doesn't mean anything when you heard that. When it said C, then
Just
We were thinking about like salt.
yeah.
yeah, we had it wrong anyway.
And said, yeah.
Here.
Salt. We got those
Salt,
right.
salt.
Good.
Mhm. Oh, they are both correct, huh? Salt,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Good. Asymmetric public key.
Good job here, Kaiser.
That was the hardest one.
Yeah.
Asymmetric public key. Asymmetric public key. Asymmetric. Yep.
GCM.
Yeah. Yep. Electronic code book.
Man, I wish we could all take the test together.
I know, right?
I was just thinking about how I would do in this exact
Jeez,
same
we-
question.
Here,
could
the
blow
type
these
of
jokers
encryption
apart.
scheme where the same key is used to encrypt and decrypt data. Session key, secret key, and symmetric key.
Yeah. Good. Good. We
So
got that one
these
right,
are
too.
the
Oh,
Wow.
obfuscation methods.
XOR cipher. ROT13.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that is.
Oh, we got these wrong. What are the example of
Decrypted.
key stretching algorithm?
Mm-hmm.
Decrypting and BBKDF.
HMAC. Damn
HMAC.
it.
Told you. No, I didn't. Did I? Nope.
Handshake?
Nope. I definitely did not that one.
Oh,
HMAC.
so we're missing one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all hashing algorithms except decrypt.
Asymmetric.
We should have got that one.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was a hashing algorithm.
Diffie-Hellman. That's
Yeah.
good.
Okay. SNAR C4 are RSA. This one, we got this correct.
Mm-hmm. That was good. That was relatively
We got this one correct too. The SHA file as well.
good. Way to stand your ground. on that
AES. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
there.
whoa,
So IPsec.
IPsec.
whoa. IPsec.
Not bad. Okay.
So
IPsec. Countermeasures
Okay.
against replay attacks. Yeah, that makes sense.
So what's a replay attack again?
It's a man-in-the-middle attack where you intercept somebody's authentication information or their logon information or something like that, and then use it.
Okay. There's your
Poodle.
Voodoo.
Yep, that's true. I mean, that's okay. Brute force,
Mm-hmm.
dictionary, rainbow, hash password, KPA. Okay. percentage secured, 91.43.
That means the amount of marks you secured. You marked 91% of the marks you should have.
Okay.
But we got
Oh,
80.
man.
If we completely answer those 2 or 3 questions, we partially answered, we could have been like above 90s.
Hang on, I'm curious what this would be on the test. If it's 86.67 out of 100. Hang on, calculator. I'll tell you what we actually would have scored. 900 times 86.7 divided by 100. We would have got a 780. So we would have passed by 30 points. All right. Well, we got 20 minutes left. You guys want to do like just a normal one?
Hold on, Mahmoud.
We could call it a night, or we could do one more, like a normal one for like 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. If everybody's cool with that.
We might as well. We're
There are
here.
like different modules here. Okay, here.
Yeah,
wanna
well, I think we've done
one
the
of
first
those?
3, right? Yeah, let's do the next one up. Maybe 4.
Yeah.
You reckon that's it?
What's that? Okay.
Okay. So if we go past 8, guys, just drop off if you need to. Why do you do that? You're driving me nuts with your clicking, Mahmoud. You don't need to answer them all.
We just answered this question.
I haven't even
We
read
missed that one.
Oh, okay. Fine. Easy with your clicking, boy. You're driving me crazy. I look down, all the answers are selected. I'm like, what? I haven't read the question yet. Which of the do we just do all these? Maybe this. I bet you. I'm willing to bet you that these questions in this section 4 you just clicked on are cryptography. So it's possible we need to go to test. We maybe need to go to test 5.
Yes.
It looks. I mean, that's we've just had those first 2 questions, right?
Go to another one. Look at another one.
No, there will be more different questions.
Yeah. Okay.
512, right?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
should get 100 on this one. Oh, here's one we haven't done. Which
Script
statements
kiddie.
best describe the attribute of a script kiddie? Motivated by money? No.
Yeah,
Motivated
that's
by
the one.
ideology? Yes. Low level expressible sophistication. Lack of resources. Motivated by ideology? No.
Yeah, that's it.
Maybe motivated by ideology.
I think
no.
those are 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
That's right. You got it.
Motivated by money, no?
No.
No, because since they're amateurs, I think the other 2 made more sense
You just wanna.
instead of motivated by money.
Okay.
These guys are motivated by purpose. They're motivated by socially motivated.
Activist.
Activists. That's what I want to be. My first job is going to be taking down the Proud Boys. Which of the following terms best describes a threat actor whose type whose sole intent
Organized
is
crime.
money? That's crime, criminals. Bingo. Well, these are easy.
I like these questions.
Yeah. Everybody know what APT means?
Advanced
That's 1.
persistent threat.
Yep. 2. Threat. 3.
High level of technical sophistication. That's 1.
Definitely. Yeah.
Extensive amount of money. Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
And the last one.
What is APT?
Advanced persistent threat.
Advanced.
That's Persistent threat, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone attend yesterday's session where FBI, NSA, and someone else was there?
Yeah, I did. It was pretty
Yeah,
good.
me too. And one of the things he said is like, we do the same thing to other countries too. So I say, okay,
Yeah, that's
what
definitely what
other
we do.
countries they're attacking here, and then we do the same thing too. So
Well, we the thing is when you
that's
get
cool.
when you don't get caught, you know, it's no one ever knows, and we don't get caught.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't it a scandal not too long ago about the NSA listening to the Angela Merkel, Germany Prime Minister phone calls and stuff?
I'm sure
Yeah.
Trump hated her. I love her. I think she's great. I'd curl up and snuggle with Angela.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep, that's good.
Yep.
Which of the following best describes a type of threat actor that engages in illegal activities to get the know-how and gain market advantages? Competitors?
Mm-hmm.
Purpose behind collecting OCNet. What is OCNet? Forgot.
Open source intelligence.
Okay.
Preparation before launching a cyber attack. Passive reconnaissance and penetration
Mhm.
testing.
Gaining advanced
And the
over
last
competitor.
one?
I don't know
That's-
about
that's
A.
good.
B
Yep.
for sure. I
I
don't know
think
about
that's the one. Yeah.
what about the last one? An active reconnaissance and pen testing. No,
Yeah, that's the one. I think so.
no, it's not. It's passive. See, B is the opposite of F.
Oh, yeah.
I think since because it's an open source intelligence,
I
don't
think you're right.
we-
I think it's A. Yeah.
Yeah.
That turns out to be disabling any unnecessary ports. I'm gonna be pissed. No.
Pen testing. Okay.
Active reconnaissance involves gathering any type of publicly available information that can be later used for. No, that's not true. That's passive. Pinging port scanning. Hang on, before you click that. Hang on, dude. You click happy, bro. You're click happy.
I cannot undo it.
Passive reconnaissance, is that port scanning? I'm not sure that. I think that's almost active, dude.
Mm,
I think that's considered active. Like I can't legally scan ports of a like company right now. I can't you can't do that.
that's
Like that's
false.
it. It's illegal. Yeah, right.
Mhm.
I think that's
And passive is like you're staying away and then listening, like maybe you watching social media or other sort of like non-invasive techniques. And here, pinging, that is kind of, but port scanning is invasive, isn't it?
I don't
Yeah,
think
they will
I
definitely
don't think
know.
so because you're not attacking, you're just scanning.
yeah, but scanning is an active thing. I think that's
Mhm.
I think once you
And
start
it's illegal.
it's illegal. It's like you can't do that. Like I can't look up what somebody's like OS is on their machine legally.
But passive reconnaissance, it's not illegal. It's not legal either.
Yeah, sure it is. You're not doing anything invasive. You're not doing anything illegal. You're not doing anything that everybody in the public can't do.
Okay.
But when you go and actually get information about their internal shit, I think that becomes active reconnaissance.
Okay.
Mhm.
Does that make sense, guys?
Mhm.
Okay.
Did I persuade you, Mahmoud?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
That's what it's all about.
I don't have to be right, man. It's just like I happen to be right on that one. I think.
Using one-time process as a platform.
Yeah.
Pivoting.
Dude, guys, let me just like take your minds off this for 1 second. Nancy, I don't know if you see your maybe it's just my Slack that's lighting up because I'm in a special group with her, but she and Lena are going back and forth about this Cywar shit, dude. It's funny.
What is it here?
I don't know. No, I'm in a special group because we both were bitching about Cywar. So they put us in a special group to talk about it. I think, yeah, there's Nancy. She's got
No,
hers.
No,
She's
that's-
like, she didn't show up on my leaderboard, and I don't show up on hers. And so now Lena's scrambling around trying to make her happy. I don't blame her. Nancy's a fucking pisser, isn't she? She makes me laugh. She's one of the best. All right, this is pivoting, y'all. When we're using one compromised system as a platform for further attacks on other systems, that is what we're doing when we're pivoting, I think. Is that something you guys are all comfortable with? You guys remember that term?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay. I'm just saying what you already knew. Oh my God, they're still going back and forth. Oh my God, I get every little one pops up. Okay, penetration test of a computer system without prior knowledge on how the system that is to be tested works is commonly referred to as black box testing.
I think that's
That's
true.
good.
I agree, it is true, isn't it?
Mhm.
Oh my God, they're still going.
Oh,
through it.
bravo, Hannah.
Bravo, Hannah. What a cute thing. Yeah, listen to
She
her.
she finished her meal. Her dinner.
Yay!
She finished veggie.
Yeah. Actually, no, she doesn't eat veggie. Uh, okay, so
Okay.
Another pen testing.
Somebody read it. Mahmoud, why don't you just read it? I can see your mouse moving over it. You just read it, you lazy bum.
penetration tests performed by an authorized professional with the full prior knowledge on how the system that is based all the system that is to be tested work is called
White.
white box testing.
Okay, wait
It
a
is
minute.
for- it is for
What
now.
is
It is for now.
It is white box,
System.
right?
Remember the three.
Mhm.
Remember the three types of tests, William? The white, black, and the gray.
Which one is the gray?
They only
the-
know a little bit of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got like some knowledge of it.
Mhm.
Oh,
I forgot. I
here's
forgot those
another-
were. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Here's another thing, like in the other options, like first one is black hat. Just watch for those words, like it's box or hat.
Yeah, black
don't. Yeah, we
hat
don't.
is-
Want, we don't. We're not doing any hacking here. Hacking is never. We're never
Yeah,
hacking
yeah.
unless we're
So-
hacking after
we good here?
hours.
After we're done with the course.
Yeah,
After we're done with the course.
I'm gonna start a like hacking group too. It's gonna be totally geeky. We're gonna be called like
Ethical hacking.
no, something like more sinister, like the fuzzy kittens,
What about the porcupines?
the porcupines. There you go. The honey badgers.
What do you think is the answer here, William?
Okay, let's see. Which of the following terms describes a penetration test in which the person conducting the test has limited access to information of internal workings of the target?
Take it away,
Okay, it's
William.
not black box. It's not white box. It's between fuzz testing and gray box. I'll go with gray box.
Pays this man his money.
Awesome. Choice of testing.
A, right?
Penetration testing is.
This one.
D.
Yeah. And exploit.
Yep.
Vulnerabilities.
Mm-hmm. You see that word in the
think that's
second
it.
one there? It starts off with only.
That
Like
usually
the
it's
moment,
wrong.
yes, the moment you see that, you can like almost throw that away. Or always is another one that you see. That's like anytime they say something like that, it's like, whoa, dude. That's rarely the case. You know. Okay, I'm great with that. Okay, now this is active here. This vulnerability scanning.
Hmm.
So that's B.
It's
A.
all that applies.
A applies. B applies. I mean, C applies. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing all the talking here.
That's it. That's it. You're
Yeah.
just scanning, not exploiting. So
That's right. That's right. And it's not passively doing anything. A malfunction in a pre-programmed sequential access to a shared resource is described as a race condition, buffer
sequential
overflow,
access. That's the word.
memory leak, or pointer deference. Pointer dereference.
It's a race condition. It's a race condition.
Why is that?
Sequential access. Sequential access. You and me are clicking on the same thing, like accessing or getting the same seat in the like movie theater or somewhere.
Oh yeah, I mean it makes sense.
Yeah. Is that what we're talking
Yeah.
about here?
Hmm. Makes
Oh
sense.
yeah.
Yep.
That's a race condition, right? Good
Mhm.
job.
Good job,
is-
Kaiser.
What the fridge is pointer deference again? I'm putting that down. I think that's a real thing. Don't worry about it. There's someone coming, mommy. Whoa. Did you just read that thing? That was weird. Look at this definition. By the way, they're still going back and forth, Nancy and Lena. Oh my god. I don't understand this one bit.
Yeah.
What the shit is this?
Hey guys, I gotta check out for a minute. I got a raccoon in my
Oh,
garbage can.
get him, William.
Shoot him, Gary Williams.
Get my 9mm out.
Cicadas are coming.
Cicadas are
Yeah.
coming. Cicadas.
Yeah.
I love
Cicadas,
those.
yeah.
Those are good. Those are good eats. I'm kidding.
I never ate, but like one of the person I was working last time they came out, and he said, "Oh, I ate. They're like really yummy." I said, "Okay."
Yeah, gross. I don't eat bugs. Ugh. Which of the terms listed below refers to a software that no longer receives continuing support? I didn't realize this was put into an acronym.
End of life. End of life. UL.
End of
I
life.
don't.
Yeah.
I'd never seen
Find
that
something.
Yeah.
in an acronym before.
SP. But end of life is the correct answer.
What's
Yeah,
I put
that's
it-
definitely it.
Yeah.
Original equipment manufacturer.
SPOF I just put on today when I was out in the sun. SPOF 50.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got here? Which of the following factors poses the greatest risk for embedded systems? Select two. What do we got? Embedded systems. I can
Default
tell you right now.
configuration.
I'll tell you what it is. I think it's that, and I think I like that one on B there. Inadequate vendor support, because those things are like around forever, I think. And I think when we're talking about embedded systems, I think we're talking about industrial control systems and shit like that. So they're like the ones that are
Mhm.
using Windows
Yep.
95 and shit, right?
I think it's this and this.
Systems problem? No.
Just
Definite.
no, Mark, because those things
No, it's
are
not a
like
system.
they're sitting there for years, right?
Mhm.
So you're just saying they just keep growing and growing and growing. Yeah, I hear you. For some reason, I think default configs is the answer, though.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
I just like default configs as an answer in general on these things. It always seems to be right. Or
So what do they mean by embedded systems?
I mean that's a computer system that's used at in a plant or something. Go ahead, Pat.
Hard-coded systems like where you cannot change practically anything in the operating system or anything. Like a BIOS on your computer, generally you don't change it. That's embedded in the chip,
Mhm.
that kind of thing. Or another example
Oh yeah,
is
what about that has a lot of specialized software that's like comes with it,
Yep. Mhm.
and like it just like sits there the same shit you have for 25 years and never really changes. That's what the
Mhm.
dangers
Mhm.
are.
Or like here's another example, like on the beach they have those scanners, like where they find the metals or something, like
Yeah.
they scan the chip or system in them is like embedded.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
The update is Nancy's finally on the Cywar leaderboard. She wasn't showing up before. That's the update on the banter. Okay.
Good.
A situation in which a web form field accepts data other than expected. Example, server commands. I never say EG. I don't like that. Is an example of what? Accepts data other than expected. Improper error handling? Improper input validation?
Uh,
It's not a 0-day, right?
server commands.
Not 0-day.
Good.
We're
It's
talking.
either
Yeah,
it's
go ahead,
either
Sarah.
of the I think it's either of the improper ones.
We're on B and D. Yep, we're down to B and D, Sarah. So
Yeah.
yep.
I think it's B. It's B. It's not like error handling. It's doing input
Yeah.
validation.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It is. Yep. I think we're getting good at whittling these down without even thinking about it. After feeding an input form field with incorrect data, a hacker gets access to debugger info, providing extensive description of the error. This situation is an example of
D.
Error handling.
yeah. Yeah, that's right. They're still going back and forth. Oh my god. A predefined username password on a brand new wireless router is an example of
Default.
default configuration.
Which of the answers, I'll read the last one.
Please.
Which of the answers listed below describes the result of a successful DOS attack?
Mm.
Code injection, resource exhaustion,
Resource
yeah,
exhaustion. That's the only
yes.
one.
Looking to exhaust your resources.
Right?
Bingo. Let's get
Finish.
100. Give us 100, you sucker.
We missed one.
Oh,
We were so close.
dang it. What do we do?
Passively
what
is
check
this?
vulnerability. We did that.
Oh, that's my
No.
fault. I said it was active. That's my fault.
You're saying active. Okay.
I thought it was. I'm sorry, guys. I let us down. Man, what's wrong with me?
Okay.
Vulnerability
We were
scan?
just overthinking.
I mean, it is passive, I suppose, but I mean, I thought that the moment you intruded on somebody's space, it became active.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
Yeah, we're trying to get to the place where these are easy like this. Well, 802. Check out if you'd like, guys. I'm all good.
Yeah, that make us feel better.
Yes. All right, guys.
I'm staring at it like I might do another one.
If you guys want, we can do another 25 questions.
Let's do one more. I'm up.
I'm good for it.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, yeah, you know,
Sarah, where is that picture taken?
anybody can leave at any
What
time.
place is that? That picture?
Talking about me? What picture?
No, Sarah. Sarah.
Yeah.
That looks like that behind you, like that building. Where is that?
So that
looks
was
like some-
that was
Looks
in
like-
Napa Valley at one of the
Wineries?
wineries. Yeah, it was like a castle winery.
Okay.
Boy,
That looked like old buildings, isn't it?
you thought
Where?
it was Kaiser thought it was Pakistan.
Oh no, it's in Napa Valley.
Somewhere in Europe, like those old castles.
Oh yeah. It looked like it because the winery was so beautiful. It was a castle, but it was
Oh,
in
okay.
good old north of San Francisco, California.
How do we do in our last test, guys?
We missed
96. We missed one question.
Wow, which one?
It was about vulnerability scans. We put active when it was supposed to be passive. That was
No, we put passive and it was supposed to be active, right? No,
No,
sorry,
no.
other way.
I
you are right.
I argued
Yeah.
long and hard.
Mahmoud, you are right.
that was Charlie's.
I argued
Charlie's
long and hard
fault,
for
man.
active. I did active. I was thought active.
Okay,
I still
let's-
think active. Let's do one more.
Okay.
Number 5. Good.
What is the
Okay,
best
social
countermeasure
engineering.
against social engineering?
Education.
Get off social media.
Which of the following violates the principle of least privileges?
Shared
Shared
accounts
accounts?
for privileged users. Oh, Nancy's still going.
Mhm.
Who's winning?
I think Nancy's probably, Nancy didn't lose. An e-commerce store app running on an unpatched web server is an example of blatant stupidity.
Vulnerability?
No.
Vulnerable.
Design
Okay,
weakness.
what does this mean by an unpatched web server? Is this to imply that the e-commerce company
Maybe
has?
it's risk acceptance. They
That's what
accepted
I'm
the
saying.
fact- Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is it might be that because
Mhm.
who just leaves a pat web server? Who knows that it's unpatched and leaves it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh,
agree. It's risk acceptance.
The only other one that's even close is vulnerable business process.
That's the one I
Yeah,
thought
but-
it was.
Yeah, but it made it sound like they actually agreed. They knew about it and they agreed for it. So,
It does sound
What
like
about-
that.
yeah.
What about the first one? Architecture design weakness.
I mean, they're saying they're implying with that one that the web server was designed with a flaw in it.
Mhm.
But that's not really what's going on here, is it? It's really just that they've made the choice to not patch it,
Okay, I got it.
right?
Mhm.
I guess there becomes a point when I don't know why.
It's still running. Yeah, it's still running. Thus means like they're accepting the risk.
Yeah. They've moved on. Downgrade attackers to make
The
the computer
purpose.
system
That
fall
sounds
back
correct.
into
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Weaker
Poodle.
story. Yep.
That's what Poodle is.
Poodle.
Labradoodle attack.
Labra. A situation in which an application fails to properly release memory allocated to it, or continually requests more memory than it needs is called buffer overflow.
Buffer.
When I see memory, I always go to buffer overflow. Am I thinking wrong here?
No, you're not thinking wrong. There's other things that could come into play though. Like, and the only thing that comes to mind on that front is like something involved with the kernel or something.
Well, I am addressing it like like DLP.
I mean, no, Mahmoud, you're right. When you see memory, look for, just immediately move your eyes to the answers and see if buffer overflow is one of the answers. Because if you want to save time, God knows it's probably the answer.
Okay, should I move on?
Yep.
It's like just like ARP is always
ARP is MAC
is,
address.
MAC
Man
address.
in the middle.
Yeah,
Huh?
and then there's a couple more. There's anytime you see a dollar
Cam
sign or any
table.
money is ransomware.
Right.
And then data loss is DLP every time. It
Yeah.
feels like
And he said R poisoning is a man in the middle.
it's a MAC table is what she said, I believe. Sorry.
No, it always has to do, our poisoning always has to do with MAC address and
address,
cam
yeah.
table overflow too.
Okay.
All right. So what's this one here? Which of the terms listed below describes a programming error where an application tries to store a numeric value in a variable that's too small to hold it? Mahmoud likes overflow just for the fact of the second word overflow.
No, I don't like
no, I think that's-
overflow. Our numeric, I go with integer, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's right. Good point. Memory leak is also somewhat attractive as an answer,
But
but
that's buffer.
yeah.
Programming,
error.
but that's a programming error. It's not like
Variable
It's
that's
not
too small.
buffer overflow is kind of an
it's
attack,
an error.
right?
I mean, I think it's
No,
an
it's
integer
like a-
overflow. I think, yeah, I think it's the fact that you get variable means integer. I think numeric. I'm sorry. Numeric value is why you get is what led me to integer. It's some kind of an overflow, right? You got too much in a small bucket.
But the thing is,
That sounds like a
programming
buffer.
error. That's confusing. Programming error.
I think it's integer. I think it's integer overflow. It's not a buffer overflow. It's not a
It's
pointer
over. Memory
dereference.
leak, that's like going to the other places. Pointer dereference. No.
And it's time to go to sleep, huh?
No.
Oh, she know what that means.
I think it's still the same like buffer overflow, but go ahead, select integer.
Put Kaiser on the record.
I'm
Kaiser
I put
loves
myself on the record.
SQL.
I like that one too.
I'm sticking with integer.
Yeah, a situation in which an application writes to an area of memory that is not supposed to access is referred to a
Memory leak.
it could be.
That's also buffer overflow.
No, that's a
No,
DLL
no.
objection.
Buffer overflow is
Really?
gotta be is an attack.
I think it is. Yeah. I think it's a
Application.
DLL.
Oh, it's application. That's DLL.
This one?
Yeah.
I was thinking about memory leak.
No. It's application. It's
DLL injection.
Everyone is okay with that? Charlie, Sarah?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I wanna go for memory leak
Me too.
because
All right.
it looks like you get access to a piece of memory that you're not supposed to be access to. So I don't know.
Duly noted.
Which of the following terms describes an attempt to read a variable that stores a null value?
Mm,
Oh, that one seems like integer overflow.
I agree.
I think that's pointer difference. Dereference.
These are hard questions.
Mm-hmm.
You either know it or you don't know it. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. I mean, we know it's not these two. So, I mean, we got a 50-50. The good thing with this now, I mean, we got to the point that we can eliminate at least one answer.
Right.
I mean, if you're good, you can do 2 answers and then you just have a 50-50 chance. Depends how lucky you are.
I still don't like those odds.
They're scary odds.
Hang on a second. Let me just look something up real quick. Let me look up pointer dereference.
They're better than 0 chance.
That is
0%.
true.
Serjana said it's A. So
Okay. Yep. No. Yeah. It's no. It's that.
okay, should I go with that?
It says a null pointer dereference takes place when a pointer with the value of null is used as though it was pointed to a valid memory area. Let's see the question again. And yeah, that's what it is. Yep.
So we got
That's not easy.
no.
A collection of precompiled functions designed to be used by more than one Microsoft Windows application simultaneously to save system resources is known as. It's got to be exe, right? Or is it DLL?
EXE is executable.
I know.
I'd say
but
DLL,
DLL.
because I don't know what the other two are.
It's not ISO, right? .ini. Well, I like
DLL
DLL.
are they're system
INI
files.
is
I
like,
don't think it's DLL.
DLL are
Mhm.
system files.
Yeah, it's.
Okay.
I know there's iOS files that Microsoft Windows uses because we've been downloading a bunch of those for this
This
course.
is
Yeah.
ISO, not iOS, right?
Yeah, I think that's what you meant though.
ISO, yeah.
The same ones.
ISO
But
files.
those are like,
Okay.
aren't those
INI
funky
is
though? Like,
initialization.
yeah.
Hmm?
Aren't those ISOs like
INI
I don't think you open
Okay.
those in Windows, can you?
ISOs?
They're not like
Yeah.
I mean, they open through VirtualBox,
Right.
but I don't know if they function in a Windows environment. I don't know. That's definitely what you're talking about is what those are though. I don't know. I mean,
dynamic link
Precompiled?
library. So
Maybe
pre-compiled.
EXE? I don't know.
no, it's
Oh,
DLL,
DLL.
You think?
dynamic link library.
Dynamic link library.
A collection of pre-compiled functions designed to be used by more than one Microsoft Windows application simultaneously to save system resources and no one.
Well, for no other reason, tonight was good. I hadn't thought about DLL, and I don't know if I ever. That might be a.
The answer was DLL. I just looked it up.
Okay.
Yay!
Thank
Yeah.
you, Sarah. Which of the terms listed below describes a type of attack that relies on executing a library of code? And we know that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
In the IP, so did anyone know? Did anyone know that the DLL injection before? Charlie?
I mean, I've seen it many times. I don't think I had a feeling for what it was.
So
But
I think
like
now, I think these 2 questions kind of embedded the information.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
But think about these and I don't want to say that. I was about to say SQL injection's not that different, but don't take that from.
In the IT industry, the term system sprawl is used to describe one of the aspects of poor asset management process.
Yeah.
True or false?
Yeah.
System sprawl.
This is just when you got shit everywhere. You got computers and cords and everything everywhere.
So it's true.
Yeah. That's basically what it is. Poor asset management.
An effective asset management process provide countermeasures against select all the applies. We know that.
undocumented
Yes,
assets.
we know that. I mean, we know that.
No, I don't know about that one.
Architecture and
And
design
design
weakness.
weaknesses. Yeah, if you have them all over the place, you may
Measure.
hook
No.
them up in a wrong way.
Process.
Yeah, maybe.
It's gotta be it.
Could be, but
Charlie, don't scare me.
I'm not scaring you. I'm just thinking about it.
I think it's just to.
Just do.
When I think of architecture and design, I think of the code behind the machines.
Oh no, architecture doesn't have to do. Architecture is more likely how the applications are working together, or how like a network is built,
Okay, that's in that case.
or how devices are connected to each other. That's what the architecture.
Yeah, but when they're linking it with design weaknesses, what's that about?
Yeah, if you have them all over the place, I don't know. I'm just overthinking.
No, maybe you're not.
So
I mean,
if you have them all over the place, like you said, they're if you have a shit everywhere, that means from an architecture point of view, you're not doing it right.
you're not wrong. That's right. Yeah.
Should I keep it or
Yeah,
no?
Mahmood is talking about like physical infrastructure. Right,
Yeah, that's what
Mahmood?
I'm when he's talking, that's what I'm picturing.
Yeah, and it could be
Mhm.
it could be also software too. If you have it on the cloud, maybe you have it all. I don't know. I'm just thinking.
I know. I don't think you're wrong. I mean, it's
But
just-
they're talking asset management only. Like could be hardware, software.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be anything. Yeah.
So I don't think it's architecture. No, I don't think it's architecture.
Okay, I'll take it out, Kaiser, because I think you're right. But I want to
It's
go in the record for
confusing.
this.
Okay.
I hear you. You feel like it could be either.
Zero-day attack exploits.
Yeah. See.
Hmm?
See. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Go with the long answer.
This is the keyword.
William, what's that? What? Well,
Go with the long answer.
that's right, William.
That's right.
He's got it. He's ready for the test.
Software or hardware that checks information coming from the internet, and depending on the applied configuration setting, either block or allow to pass. It's called firewall.
Yes. Good. Good.
Which of the following applies to a request that doesn't match the criteria defined in an ACL?
Group policy.
Implicit denial.
That could be it.
Yep. Because it's the criteria in the ACL. So it would be, you go down the list of the rules, and if that one doesn't make sense, that one doesn't make sense, that one doesn't make sense. Eventually you get to the bottom. What's at the bottom? Implicit deny.
Is that it?
I feel good about it. What do you think, guys?
Which of the following applies to
Okay.
a request that does match the criteria?
That doesn't match the criteria.
That doesn't match.
Mm-hmm. And the
Implicit
criteria,
deny. Okay.
the criteria are like whitelisted things, like if it's not from this
Mhm.
website, which is allowed. If
So
it's
I
not
think it's
from,
this one.
No.
oh boy.
Yeah, that doesn't match the criteria defined in ACL. You actually define implicit deny on ACL.
I mean, it should be set automatically, but I don't think that's the way to think about it.
Because it doesn't match the criteria defined. So that means the criteria defined in ACL, they're talking about the rules they're defined in ACL. So this one doesn't match a rule. This one doesn't match a rule that you put in ACL. There is no transitive trust.
Never even heard of the term. Heard of the other three.
Okay, here. Think about like group policy and implicit deny rule.
That's
They
something
belong
you
to
put in an
ACL?
ACL.
Okay, hold on. Okay, you put that ACL. Okay, we can rule out those two. Then context-aware authentication. What is that?
It's a way. It's something like where you're able to authenticate because it knows like you're in the building or it knows who you are, or it's something
Yeah.
You can
contextual.
put that. You can
That
put
means,
that
let's
on
say,
an
if you
ACL
came
too.
in to the building with your car, that means you log in with the building computer, they know that you are in the building.
Guys, I don't think any of those other three have anything to do with ACLs. I mean, transitive trust, yeah, it kind of does. Like, I'm trusted here, so I should be trusted there. Or
So
if,
yeah, and this is
age-
something that it's not allowed in an ACL. I think it's a weakness. Probably is in some places, but I think it's a.
I don't think you're reading this doesn't match the criteria right. Like the criteria is just like the ACL rules. So if it
Yes.
goes down and it doesn't match any rules, then it hits the bottom rule, which is implicit deny. The other things don't really.
I think
Go
it's
ahead.
basically saying the opposite. So it's saying like what's not an ACL rule.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's basically what it's saying.
Yeah.
Which of the
Okay.
following as requested doesn't match the criteria? Okay. Okay.
That's how I understood it.
I
Like
see what you're
Sarah
saying.
said.
I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I still think it's implicit deny, but that's cool.
Okay, I'll go with it. But just
No, you can
because
just.
No, no,
I'll
no.
keep it. I feel
Just
really
transit.
comfortable about it. Okay.
I mean,
I'll
if you
move on.
guys want to see 100 at the end, we can go with implicit deny. But if you're okay with seeing the answers wrong,
Okay. Stateless inspection is a firewall technology that keeps track of a network connection and based on the collected data determines which network packet should be allowed through the firewall.
True.
Stateless.
based on the collected data, no, that's stateful when it does that.
Yeah.
Okay, but the network packets part is stateless.
I'm seeing what you.
'Cause I think
Both of
stateless
them,
packet
stateless or
filter.
stateful, they will deal with network packets.
In this case, we're just saying if it doesn't like what is a stateless? It means it doesn't care what the first
Doesn't
packet.
store,
was.
yeah.
Yeah, so it just makes its decisions based on predefined rules. And then stateful would be like, okay, I'm going to base my decisions on this first packet. Right?
Mhm.
So let's read this stateless inspection. No, that's a
I think
definition of
this is a
stateful.
stateful definition of stateful.
Mm-hmm. Good job on that one.
So why do we say that was false? What was the key in the question?
Just the way it read, it really comes off. If you read it, it really is not quite stateless. It's describing the opposite of what they're saying it should be. Because it's basically a perfect definition for what a stateful firewall does.
Yes.
It's keeping track of network connections, and based on the data it collects, making determinations about what goes through. That's a
And it's a
stateful.
stateful.
Yeah, it's like when it reads that first packet, William, and then makes its decisions. It's stateful. But when it
Gotcha.
doesn't care about what's in the packets and says, I already have my marching orders on what to do with you guys, that's stateless.
Gotcha.
It doesn't really care what the fuck the packets look like. It just sends them based on its rules. I don't think I've ever really understood that until today. Which of the answers listed below refers to a dedicated device for managing encrypted connections established over an untrusted network, such as the internet? Hang on, bro. Could have been something else. It's definitely right, but
It's definitely VPN.
it's definitely a VPN.
It's an easy question. When it's easy, we
I
wanna,
don't know if that was that easy. Maybe.
I read it.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
VPNs can either be remote access or site to site, which is true. Which of the IPsec modes provides entire packet encryption? Remember this IPsec, there's two modes to it, William. There's a tunnel mode and a transport mode. And the transport mode is the beginning mode or the entry level mode, if you will. And the tunnel mode is the fully encrypted mode.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. IPsec is just like a VPN encryption method. Encryption protocol, I guess you call it. Here we go. Here's the other part of it right here. In IPsec mode.
Transport.
Yep. Providing encryption for only the payload. Transport mode. Ooh, authentication and integrity. We hate those two in combination, don't we? Which part of the IPsec protocol suite provides those two, authentication and integrity?
So like going back to my statement earlier, we know that's not a theme. Like for
No,
example, right?
no.
Because we know
It's
what
not
a
a
theme
theme.
is.
It's not AES, is it?
Huh? Yeah,
It's not
it should be
AES.
AES. It's not.
Is it AES?
It is
Is it?
AES.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think
Which
that's
part of the IPsec protocol suite? I don't think AES is part of the IPsec protocol suite.
What's
It
AES
is.
after hour?
That's your answer
No,
right there. Authentication header.
Authentication header, yeah.
I can't remember what CRC is.
Authentication
I
what?
don't think so.
Header,
I
William.
don't think
Header,
that-
header.
Header.
I don't know if it's right.
I don't think that provides authentication and integrity.
Probably not.
That could be wrong.
What's
Yeah.
CRC?
AES is like most.
I don't think that's part of the IPsec protocol suite. Maybe.
IPsec.
I say IPsec.
Header right here. Authentication header.
It's part of it. Doesn't mean it's right.
CRC. Is that
It's on
encryption?
CRC somewhere.
What are the other answers?
Yeah, what was the no,
Cyclic redundancy check.
cyclic?
I don't think it's that.
Error detecting code.
Accidental changes to raw data. It detects accidental changes to raw data. Okay, I never knew that. Why do they have to make that it's an acronym? Come on, man. Those three words are not meant to be in an acronym. Cyclic redundancy check. Come on. I don't know. I mean, it does go with it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I will go with AES.
I think
Kaiser
it's
one.
AES.
Kaiser wants to be on the record.
AES.
Steve.
Okay.
Okay. We got your record. Last lap is yours. Maybe not.
Again.
Okay, I'll go
Ah.
with this now. Earlier it was just these two.
Mhm.
Now
Yeah.
they add this with encryption.
Hang on a second. I think it's ESP, man.
It's not
See,
SHA.
here's the thing. IPsec has its own little protocols. It's got these two protocols. And that's one of them, ESP, and the other one's called. Shit, what's the other one called? I think we saw it earlier. I don't know. But here, go to your book. Go to the book and let's see if we can find. Let's see.
IPsec, yeah. Well,
Yeah, ESP and AH.
Hang on.
See here?
That's not the two I was thinking of. Okay, that didn't help me.
Yeah.
Where's this here? IPsec.
IPsec is also native to IPv6. So
What are you finding? Yeah, ESP. Oh, there it is. Yeah, what did you see there? ESP, and there was another one.
Yeah, ESP and AH, right?
No, I thought. I mean, I don't know. I might be wrong. I think based on that, it's probably. TLS, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's got to be the only payload. I thought there was two. Anyway,
Should I go with this?
what do you guys think about this?
I think it goes with that. Yeah.
I think it's ESP, y'all.
Okay. Okay, good.
Encapsulating security payload or whatever.
Right.
I mean, encapsulating sounds good right off the rip.
Which of the terms listed below describes a type of VPN that alleviate bottlenecks and conserves bandwidth by allowing users simultaneously make use of both the VPN and public network links? Split tunnel?
Yeah, I guess authentication header was the other one. Examples of secure VPN tunneling protocols include select two. Those are two.
Right?
I think maybe. Hang on.
Decrypt.
That's not.
No, it's only SCP that I'm thinking about.
Secure
VPN.
copy.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it's
right.
these two. Yeah,
Okay.
it's these two.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Last one.
True.
Yeah, definitely. It's true.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Oh, we missed this one. Improper configured account.
I don't think shared accounts are ever good to have.
Dang.
Risk acceptance
Never.
is not right.
I told you there was.
Vulnerable business process. I guess that makes sense.
I told you there was
We did think
vulnerability.
of that one, but it didn't. It kind of made sense, but it kind of didn't at the same time.
That's the one I wanted. Vulnerable
You
business
guys are
process.
quick to jump on that buffer overflow.
Okay.
Oh boy.
It's not DLF. Wow.
That was buffer overflow.
Yeah.
We definitely bombed this. I thought it was one of the easier ones.
Here's another one.
You see, architecture.
Yeah, you were
Mhm.
saying that. Yeah.
Yep, you're right. You're right. Good job. Good job on that, Mahmoud. Transitive trust.
Implicit deny. Implicit deny. Charlie, you were
Charlie, you're right.
I know. What?
Oh, it's false.
Connecting networks? No, used for connecting people to networks. Or is that even
That
right?
one little word.
Yeah.
Was that the words of Tripsis? Is that it? You think that we should have seen?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have read what was in the parentheses, probably.
Used for connecting networks. I still probably would have gone with it. True. I would have said to myself, "Oh, a home computer has a home network." Oh, that's annoying.
Oh.
Well,
32%.
you know, that's probably
3
good
questions
because
wrong.
we were getting a little cocky.
Thing.
These ones were a little harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were hard. They were good.
Yeah.
Improperly configured accounts. I still don't get that one. The principle of least privilege. I don't think improperly configured accounts is violating that principle. It's just a fuck up. I mean, the principle, you can still believe in least privilege and make that mistake. I don't know. I argue with these questions till the cows come home. Vulnerable business process. That was not okay. So we thought it was risk acceptance. I think because it kind of. I mean, of course, it made sense at the time, but
Yeah.
should we have seen vulnerable business process?
I
I
did.
guess. As I sit here and look at it now, yeah, I think we should have seen that. But oh well.
I mean, we did.
Did we?
Yeah,
Did
we did
fully
talk
wrap
about
it
it
in
a bit.
Did we fully engage it as a possible answer? I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
Maybe.
no, we did. But then we
Okay.
thought that risk acceptance was a little bit of a better answer.
Because of this, and I remember if I remember, that's because Mahmoud and I believed in the tone of it.
Yeah.
We got sucked into this imaginary tone that's supposed to be in there in between the words.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, it just sounds like they were consciously doing this.
Yeah.
Well, that was a little bit humbling. We probably needed that.
Yeah.
Don't get discouraged, people.
You're right. Yeah. No.
When are you
Yeah.
guys doing these till?
Probably about the first week in April.
Okay.
Depending on how many I do after I've taken the test.
Okay.
I'll probably do 1 or 2 after I take the test, just to tell you guys what I learned.
Okay.
Tell whoever's still around what I learned, and then probably go off in another direction.
Nice.
So,
Are you still
Charlie,
gonna
quickly,
do the Sunday classes too? For now?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, up until
Yeah.
we're about 13 days away, so.
All right. Yeah, I just wanna make sure so that like we can all kind of stay in touch.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would hope so.
Do time, Hannah.
Do you guys have LinkedIn or
Good night.
Yeah.
or something?
Good night.
Definitely find me on LinkedIn.
Yeah, you can find me too.
I'll look for
hold
Sarah
on.
Fritz. Everybody
Charlie,
go to your.
you want to talk about that capture the flag?
Sure. You just want to know the details? I'm happy to tell you about it. It's basically you are given. I'm just trying to pull up my LinkedIn here and put my link. There you go. Give me 1 second.
Let me stop sharing here, maybe.
Put this in chat. Yeah, chats. All right, there goes my LinkedIn into chat right there. So what it asked you, William, was to crack this guy's password, and he had been bragging about it. And you're given an IP address, a port number, his name, his dog's name, and a website to go to, like where you can see the server you're supposed to crack into.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, the way you crack it is basically you take the information you do have from that web page, which is the stuff I just said, and you go to Linux, Kali probably, or some other Linux, and you use a password creation tool called CUP, C-U-P-P, and you create a specialized password for this one user, this one guy.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, you basically create with CUP, you create a custom password list, which is like a list of a shit ton of passwords that might be his. You go back into Linux and you attack him through Hydra. And Hydra is a brute force password cracking tool. And when you do these things, William, CUP and Hydra, make sure you're like checking on the. You have to use a couple of like the extra I mean, I can tell you how to do it if you really want to know. I got it right here. Hang on. If you want to write down some of this code, I'll tell you what it is. When you use CUP, you use CUP-I.
Mm-hmm.
And when you use Hydra,
Mm-hmm.
you use Hydra dash, and obviously with a space in between, -L,
Mm-hmm.
space user ID, which is Hernandez. When you get there, you'll see that.
All
space.
right, guys, I'm gonna head out.
Thanks
Thank you so
for
much
coming tonight, Sarah.
for everything. I'll see you probably on Sunday.
Okay, great. We'll
All
see you
Nice,
Sunday.
Sarah.
Sounds good. Have a
Bye,
great night and
Sarah.
a great rest of
Bye,
your week,
All right.
everybody.
Sarah.
Thank you for
Bye-bye.
Good
having
night.
me.
Thanks for coming,
Bye.
bud. All right, William, you still got it? So you got
User ID space,
dash capital P,
capital what?
P as in pot,
Oh. Okay.
space, and then you
There are so many Charlie Morrison.
are there.
LinkedIn.
Go to that one.
Bye-bye, Sujana.
Going, Sujana? Bye, buddy. Good to see you tonight. Yeah. Man, that girl is cute. How cute is she? Both of them.
She didn't say much though.
No, she
Charlie,
didn't.
if you don't come out with the job, you need to come out with a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sarah's only a couple hours away. I'll go pick her up. So William, we have.
I'm surprised.
Huh? Go
I'm
ahead.
surprised you haven't done that yet.
Well, you know,
she's like so close.
Don't kid yourself. I have already asked the girl out from our class. Hickory, who I think is just beautiful.
And what did
Where she lives?
She said, "You're silly. You don't even live here." She lives in DC.
No,
Yeah,
she lives in
plane ride
Florida.
away, man. What are you talking about?
No,
She said
Sarah
she-
lives in Florida. Sarah, I'm talking
Even-
about
Even
Hickory. from
Hickory,
our
she's in
class.
Florida.
Is she?
Yeah.
Maybe she got it screwed up. Anyway, William, Hydra.
Yeah. Right.
After the capital P, you put space, and then you put the path. Or no, I'm sorry. Hang on. Space, and then you put your password list, which you will have created by then in Cup, and it will be in the normal folder where you have Cup, so you don't have to do anything except put the name of your password file, which will end up being Hernandez.txt. Here, I'm sorry. I should have just put this in chat. Let me just do this like this. Here, I'm just gonna put it in chat, William. We're almost done.
And what's the URL for?
The URL is for the SSH site, so that's like the website. You basically, when you go to the thing, you'll be given an IP address that he's at. So that's just his IP. So the first one is the path to the word list. So it's like Hernandez.txt. Then you go SSH : / and then you go. There goes the IP address of target. Close that, and then it goes like this. It goes port of target. You'll see it in a minute. It'll make sense in a second. And then we gotta go -F-B. -F space -B. Okay, grab that. Oh, except for that Hernandez shouldn't be capitalized ever. It's capitalized in both cases.
You said it should not be?
No, it's just all lower.
Okay.
So basically, William, you got step 1, install Cup, which is what you do by apt-get install Cup in Linux. You remember how to do apt-get install? Yep. Yeah. Step 2, you generate the password list with Cup. Step 3, you install Hydra the same way you do Cup, except with Hydra. Sudo apt install. Step 4, you attack with Hydra, which is with the code I just gave you.
Right.
And then that will, if you do that right, literally pump out a password.
Okay.
And it'll give you the username and password in like yellow, where everything else is like black and white. You'll see it. Once you hit that code, it should take about 5 seconds, and it should pop up.
Okay, but I was asking, what is the URL for capture the flag to even go into the
Oh my God, is that what you're talking about? Jesus.
They
The
had to get
caption.
there first.
Psy War, is that all you're looking for?
Oh,
Fuck.
Side Wars.
I'm running around looking. I'm telling you all this shit you probably don't want to know.
Side
It's
Wars.
it's cywar.hackeru.com.
Oh, dot hacker. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
I'm trying to get more people into it, so it's more fun for everybody.
All right.
'Cause
Well, I'm gonna play with it probably after class on Saturday. That's the only time I got time to do.
Remember, William, that one is called Breaking Hollywood that I just gave you.
Breaking Hollywood.
Yep. Man, a few more things I still don't know about this damn Security Plus, boys. I didn't know much about DLL injection. I don't know much about buffer overflows. What else do I not know? Okay, so Kaiser, what I was talking about with IPSEC, it says IPSEC includes two main components. It's got two main components, and it's authentication header and encapsulating security payload, which is what we guessed in that one. By the way, was that right?
Yeah.
It must have been, huh? It also
Yes,
uses
it was.
IKE to IKE, which randomly you might see in there on this test. I'm sure I will. Freaking Ike.
I think we saw IKE too.
Yeah,
IKE somewhere.
we've seen it, haven't we? Well, that's what I mean, though. Like it'll show up. You think it's like really far and obscure and esoteric and like way too deep, and they'll never ask that. Oh yeah, they will. William, don't get overwhelmed if that's how you're feeling, bro. Just takes time.
I'm trying not to. I really got to brush up on the cryptographic stuff. That's what really threw me.
Well, that's thrown everybody. I mean, it's hard. We've had so many sessions where we've battled. I mean, you've been to a bunch of them, but some sessions I know you weren't at, where it's like Mahmoud and I and Kaiser yelling at each other all day about the goddamn three-way handshake and where it starts. Like I remember one night in particular where we went to war on that one. I'm gonna go to my grave thinking I was right about that rainbow table question, though. I don't care if you think it's right, Kaiser. I just don't think it is. I'm gonna go to my grave with that one. I swear. There's no way it's password hash or whatever the hell you put. It's got to be my way. You're just silent. You don't even need to.
It is like a password and hashes. Just remember that they go together. You hash the password.
It doesn't make any sense. It's like even as you say it now, it doesn't make any sense. Like
I think
password.
you misunderstanding the question.
I must be.
Like the question is not asking. I think what's asking what you use. You use password hashing. You know.
I must be misreading it. I felt like it was asking what does it produce? Like what do you get out of it? Like when you run one, like you end up getting a list of what two components. I don't know. I'm gonna make myself crazy if I don't just drop it.
I know. Anyway, guys, I gotta drop.
Go.
All right.
Dude.
Thank you again. Thank
All
you,
right,
Okay.
Charlie, for your earlier help.
Of course.
And then
See you
tomorrow,
tomorrow.
6
Yep.
o'clock.
Yep. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock. We're back and
All
better
right,
than
guys.
ever.
Good night.
Okay,
All right,
Charlie.
all right.
Ciao. Bye,
Yep. Bye,
William.
Mahmoud.
Bye,
Yep.
Kaiser. Bye-bye.
Charlie.
See you,
All
Mahmoud.
right. Good night.
I'm in
Bye,
Side
Charlie.
War.
I'm out.
Okay.
Side War. And I'm under
Yep.
challenges.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, guys.
Good night.
Take
I'm
care,
under
brother.
challenge. I'm under
Yes.
challenges.
Yeah.
But I don't. Which one is the security?
Go over. I mean, are you able to go to the intro ones?
Right. I see that.
Okay.
Got it. I see it now. I got it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see it. Okay. All right, man. Well, have a great evening. Thanks a lot.
Okay, William. Yeah, buddy.
All
we'll
right.
see
I don't
you,
think I'm gonna be with you guys tomorrow night.
Yeah, well, we'll see you Saturday morning either way.
All right. I promised my wife take her to dinner. So
Yeah, that's obviously 100 times more important. So
All right, buddy. Take care.
see you, bud.